Oh, damn it. No. Not real streamer. Hey, good morning. Afternoon, everybody. Just checking to do a quick audio check. How do I sound? Can you hear the music? Can you see the screen? All the important bits. Hey, Amanda. Hey, Blight Dragon. Hey, Barco and Sade. Morning or afternoon, wherever you are. As we get going this morning. Honestly, wait for a second. But thankfully, I can see my own levels. So today we are running a script we made on the fly last week while the app was down, called Cozy Chaos. It is a mono Leviathan script and has it has a few different angles. It's mostly built around the lycanthrope being either in play or as a buff ability. So, I want you all to start thinking about what you would rather see: a lycanthrope in play, a lycanthrope as a demon bluff, or a lycanthrope as a buff ability. That will help Courtney and I make the build the bag later. Build the bag. So we're drinking this morning: coffee, tea, hot chocolate, Monster Energy, Red Bull. I'm actually thinking about getting an espresso maker. I have an espresso right now. It's fine, but it's full. I want to get more snooty about it. Sometimes I just want an espresso. Makes like a really bad. This one. I will say, I haven't gotten my espresso like 5 years ago. It lasted a long time, which I did not expect for what it was. Coffee's never. I limit myself nowadays to like 2 cups of coffee, 3 if I'm being dangerous. Halo in life. Ooh, do we have everybody sitting? See a Colsa, I see a Tiffy. 12-player game. Very cool. All right. Good talk. Hey, Alan Michael. Good morning. Morning. You're muted.
Morning.
So,
Chat ready for some anti-cozy.
Yes. This is our... We pride ourselves in Cozy Clocktower on playing phase 3s and the like, but for some reason, the app being down, we went sort of insane and built something not so cozy.
Well, it just come to find out that the coziest seeming characters were also the most chaotic.
Yeah. I believe it started with the Leviathan being the coziest character because no one dies. And then it kind of spiraled into, what if we put a lycanthrope in and just started killing people? Which seems less cozy.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see.
So, Chet, how are we feeling about, what do we want to do with the lycanthrope? Do you want to put it as a bluff? Do you want to give it to a good player?
Are we building it back right now, or you want to say hi to town? I don't know if they know chat's here.
Oh no, I've just been talking to them. I'm as more people pour in, I'm giving them a chance to give feedback on what they want, since there's a little bit of a delay. So we're gonna go talk to town and everybody say hi. And yeah, let us know what you want us to do with the lycanthrope. 1 vote for in town already. I guess I could also run a poll. That probably is a smart thing that a user of Twitch would do. Poll. Question. Who should we? I can. There we go. let y'all vote on that while I. Oh, and if you're in YouTube land, please stop in the Twitch chat. Put in the poll. Sorry, I can't actually run a poll. Wait, can I poll them both? No. All right. I'll have to figure that out another time. All right, let's go say hi to town.
I'm on a Sunday. So.
I feel
Hello,
like
town. Everybody say hi to chat.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, chat.
Good morning, chat.
All right, everybody. So we're doing a playtest of a script we built during the great app outage of 2025 called Cozy Chaos. We started with the premise of what is the coziest demon, and built a script from that. It briefly spiraled into how could we make it cozy but also kill most of the town, and so this is how Cozy Chaos was built. Hats tip to both Lexi and JR, who are part of the script building stream. So they have a slight advantage, knowing some of the core conceits of the script, but we'll figure it out together. So again, this is completely unplay tested. If something horribly goes wrong, it's Lexi or JR's fault.
Or Mike's fault.
No,
Mike?
I am.
Yeah, that one.
I am above blame. So, what? Okay. Courtney, I'm going to go build a bag with chat, and then we'll get back and start a game.
Sounds good.
How's this how's this pulled? Ooh, it's a dead heat between Boffinability and giving it to town. YouTube, if you want to drop your votes in chat, I'll take those as well. So, give it to town, demon bluff, Boffinability.
No love for the bluff. Don't forget, there are also a lot of really good Boffin abilities on here.
Oh yeah, I guess I should have put not in the bag. I see a lot of, there's the drunk idea is good. Bar over at YouTube land. I think that's a funny alternative I hadn't considered.
What, for the lycanthrope to be drunk?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So what?
The lycanthrope can be the hermit.
A lycanthrope can be the hermit? Oh no. I've actually not played yet with the hermit or even been a part of a game with the hermit. This will be, I'll probably say a bunch of dumb things. Two outsiders. All right. So Twitch voted for Boffinability by one vote. And we've got a couple. We have the drunk lycanthrope uprising out of YouTube land.
How many did we say that? Because we've got 6 for Boffinability.
I've got another for Boffinability from YouTube, lycanthrope hermit, drunk.
I don't think anyone realized that the lycanthrope hermit was a possibility.
Well, I mean, should we just throw out the whole core idea that the that the lycanthrope is key to this game?
I think we've got to respect the 6 votes.
Okay, maybe for game 2 I'll run a lycan hermit. I really think that could be.
Lycan is very dangerous on this script. I mean, I don't know if we thought otherwise. All right, Leviathan game. So obviously we need a boffin. And what are we feeling? Are we seeing marionette? Are we adding an assassin to that lycan ability?
Oh boy. Marionette drunk hermit? No. No. Oh boy. Let's do Harvey.
Okay. Harvey it is. More death possibilities. All right, now we're to our outsiders. So we get to see everything if we put a hermit. And hermit librarian, that's interesting.
Librarian's not
we don't have librarian. I think you're seeing preacher. Hermit.
Hey, Flapjack, enjoy the trip.
What townsfolk would be? I love the idea that everybody will probably be Moonchild picking. I'm leaving space every time someone dies for them to possibly Moonchild pick. Yeah, books, preacher, books. Let's see. I forgot Amnesiac was on here. I forgot a lot of things were on here. I honestly, we made this and I did not look at it again because I wasn't going to be allowed to edit it. And so I figured there was no point. Maybe we work from townsfolk back since we've got hermit and drunk.
You put the lichen in, right? Like town.
Yeah. No, the lichen is the Boffin ability.
Oh, okay.
Right?
No,
That's what we did.
I thought the poll results were that they
Was Boffin ability.
apparently I've just had a complete stroke and forgot. So I'm gonna go with you.
Okay. I mean, I could be wrong, chat, but I'm pretty sure we had 6 votes for Boffin ability.
So I think farmer. I really like the farmer lycanthrope interact.
Leviathan. Or do you mean the farmer Leviathan?
No, the lycanthrope farmer, right? Because if the lycanthrope kills a farmer, a new player becomes the farmer, right?
Well, there's also the Leviathan where Leviathan picks a player, and if it's the farmer, then the farmer ability.
Oh, then yes, double that. I love that.
Let's see. You want the hermit farmer? That just feels mean. Do we feel like a magician? Magician could be our hermit.
I like that. I think that's interesting.
Because then they register as evil. Alright, so we've got harpy deaths, we've got lichen deaths. I guess I don't know if I want professor and farmer. So farmer, an Amni hermit with a nonsense ability. It just feels, I guess this whole script feels mean. So, I shouldn't.
Yeah, we just gotta. I think a high priestess and a pixie are good.
Priestess and a pixie. Okay, sure. I before we do pixie, I want to see what else we have. I don't like to just throw pixie in until I know what I might give a pixie. We'll give a washerwoman. How do you feel Elsa here? I kind of love to see the Elsa here moment.
Yeah, I love Elsa here. I think it's a great character. One of my favorites. Rock and roll. I think you're just taking character plus hermit and just putting it in chat now.
I think what rock and
Hermit
roll
plus
is
character.
determining is that anything plus hermit is funny. So we also have, the Raven Keeper is the same thing as the farmer. Leviathan picks at night. If they pick the Raven Keeper, it triggers.
I mean, I think that's a good one to give town some confirmation.
Sure. I mean, there's a lot of confirmation going on here. I'm not sure what you're worried about confirmation,
Yeah,
but
true. Chad, I'm sorry in advance. I have like a little bit of a cold, so I'm gonna try and cough not on mic, but sorry if I do.
How do we feel? So magician. Let's talk about magician. Do we want to see magician? Do we want to see hermit magician, or just not even want it in the bag?
So talk me through her magician as someone who doesn't necessarily totally understand the hermit.
So
I mean, for Chad's benefit, not mine.
Because the script has the drunk, a hermit registers as the drunk, which the drunk's ability is you are, you think you are a townsfolk, but you are
Right.
not. So on this script, if you pull a townsfolk, you are not safe in just thinking that you are like a townsfolk, or like you could still be the hermit, which has all of the outsider ability.
That makes sense. Yep.
Then, I mean, say like if you throw the lunatic on here as well, you're just like not safe unless you pull a minion.
Yep. So would you start the game by saying there's a hermit on script who has a moonchild and a moonchild, so you may need to...
No, that's your responsibility.
I mean, saying as a storyteller, right? Like, oh no,
That's
gotcha.
your
Okay,
responsibility for looking at the script.
interesting.
And I mean, you just like, sure, if people were very unaware of the script and you wanted to make it clear that you could be a hermit, so you make sure you moonchild pick, yes. I'm going to leave space. Like I said, I'm going to leave space. Even if we don't put the hermit in play, I'll leave space for everyone to do that, because you can't give it away that it's not. But
I think Preacher is interesting with the Boffin, because
Yeah.
the Boffin gets hit the minute the demon loses their ability, correct?
yeah. Well, it's like dormant, but yeah. All right. So, I mean, I feel like we're pretty decided on the hermit. So, what is our other, or are we minusing one? Our other outsider, or are we minusing one? I mean, if we put the recluse in, we'll have 3 evil registering characters.
I like Hermit -1, because then no one's going to feel safe that they're not the Hermit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But putting in 2 more townsfolk abilities on this script seems rough. Actually, 3, because one of them has to be the Hermit.
Yeah. Let's go Amnia and we'll think of something. I feel like it'll have to be... Oh, we'll have to think of something. All right. Chat, start thinking. Start thinking of Amnia abilities that you like. We could go... we go Pixie High Priestess. That's fine. And...
Can you do Pixie that sees Hermit? I don't think so. Does it have to see a townsfolk?
No, it's
And
the townsfolk. So
the Hermit player thinks they're townsfolk, but or at least in this case.
so Pixie sees an in play townsfolk. So yeah, a hermit's not, yeah. Their ability is not in play because they're the hermit, so it's, but also in play.
Markers?
It's the whole thing. We're not going to do that.
Right, so we need 1 more townsfolk, right?
Mm-hmm. You know what? Let's do Hermit Balloonist. I don't hate that. We can jump around. Jump around with that one with like our Lycan Leviathan. Each night learn how many people died last night. I don't know what we're getting at there.
Let's just go with it. I think we risk overthinking this.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I think we could overthink it. I think this will be broken. I think there will be mistakes. I think it will be not cozy, but we're going for it. I'm passing out.
Oh my god.
Oh,
That evil team is so stacked.
Oh, Juan.
This is going to be a good game.
Okay.
I'm going to go send them to night real quick, and then we'll set up.
Okay.
Like, I don't know. It's
All
a
right,
pressure
everybody.
from right
You all should have a token in front of you. If you don't, you might be the hermit. Good night. That's the wrong button. Good night.
Fun idea that.
You see Juan's.
No, rock and roller. We're going to your other suggestion was Hermit Balloonist.
Juan, do you see Juan's message to you?
Yes.
Oh, Juan, you're gonna have a fun time.
All right. Is there no Hermit reminder token? Oh no, there's a one.
It moves anything not in play to the other.
We'll just say is the drunk, and then yeah. All right, no, okay. Let's figure out before we go any step further. I need bluffs, which will be philosopher. Oh wow, we have no bluffs left. What? Professor, I guess. Ew, that's an awful bluff.
Child, I guess.
And yeah, let's give him an outsider. We'll give him Moonchild. I don't love these bluffs. Town, we didn't leave us. But they got the bottom lycanthrope. You know what? So I don't.
Sorry, Chad, I muted the wrong source. Sorry for coughing directly into them.
The nonsense building. Okay, now it makes sense. All right, let's figure out. Oh, it's Steve. Steve's the amnesiac. Steve's favorite thing.
Oh God.
Steve loves a wild amnesiac ability. I think we get something to combat the lycanthrope. Maybe like pick a character they're safe from the lycanthrope, and I think in a couple ways it saves a good player, but also puts some sus. Is that too detrimental? No, right?
I think they're just safe from death, right?
You just want to make them
Because safe from the lycanthrope. Juan isn't the lycanthrope, right?
safe from lycanthrope ability. Sure, we can like make it. I think we knew what I was saying.
Well, no, I mean, I would think it would confirm that a lycanthrope is in play, and not. The only reason I'm saying that, if like Steve gets a bingo.
They are. Well, yeah. I mean, and that's the thing about the amni ability is like you're not getting a bingo day one. So I think by the time Steve has chances to guess, they pretty much know there's a lycan in play, like a lycan ability in play. Yeah, it does depend on how Juan plays. Juan can just pick. Can just sink it, right? All right, we got to choose a faux pas as well. Who do we want to register as evil?
Brian or Lexi?
Bryant or Lexi? Elsie here or where's Bryant? The preacher? Sure. Yeah, we'll give it to Bryant. All right. What else do we have? Oh, yeah, Dave's the harpy. Figuring out all the evil team now. All right, amnesiac. Safe from death. They include executions harpy, more likely to trigger. Maybe? Do we like the safe from death? Is there something more fun on this script?
I was saying at night they were safe. Interesting. I think that's an interesting... Because it's not going to trigger... It's more likely to trigger.
Because there's no other protection, so it's going to be pretty obvious it's an Amni ability, and I think Steve would get a bingo pretty quick.
But they're not going to execute. So only thing you could really protect during the day is like a harpy death.
True.
I think that's fine. I like that actually. I think well in the script it's not. It'll be hard to figure out, but Steve may be able to zero in on it just with some general questions.
So do we want to make it each night choose a player? They are do you want to say if good, they cannot die?
Yeah.
Until your next choice.
So can you decline to use his ability?
No, it's choose a player.
Yeah, washable is strong, but it's also
powerful, but it's only one player.
That means during the day they have to be harpy mad and break it, or they're the one execution, or they're targeted by the lycanthrope. Which I think Juan can then come out and say like, "Oh, I picked them as lycanthrope last night; they didn't die." I think it's fine. I think we go with it. It's been a long setup.
I mean, we could also do if we want to. Yeah, I think the fact that like they're not going to be executing a lot, it's only on one player. It probably might not even. It's powerful, but it might not even trigger. Did you denote that it's a good player or just any player?
Choose a player if good.
I was asking, not correcting.
No, I think that makes sense. Each night, choose a player. If good, they cannot die until the next night. I'm not sure the legalese way of saying that.
I would say until your next choice. That way it just like, yeah. All right. Do we need, and then we got Pixie, High Priestess. Washerwoman, let's see. Who do we want the washerwoman to see? Ravenkeeper? Yeah, let's do Ravenkeeper, and then we'll show the Ravenkeeper or the farmer. And maybe, yeah, I don't know.
I like Benson Lenigan just in general as a pair.
Yeah, I think it'll just be a funny interaction there. You want to do one for the washerwoman? I kind of want to see the Benson Lenigan thing, especially with the Ravenkeeper farmer interaction with Leviathan. We'll see. For High Priestess? Oh, like send Tiffy to the High Priestess? Or okay. Okay. It's been night and we've not woken a single person up. We probably should get on that.
Wake up JR then and wait, do we have any more setup?
I think that's everything.
Okay, let's get JR in here.
You want to get Juan as well?
Sorry, you run. I don't know what I'm doing. Go ahead. I'll let you do the. If I start clicking stuff, I'll break it. So.
Hello.
You did. I can't hear you.
Me or
Okay.
JR? Oh.
Oh. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I hear JR, so.
There we go.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello.
We can hear you.
Literally, I was talking. I was like, why is no one responding to me?
You are going to learn the lycanthrope ability.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. We'll tell. Oh, we gotta tell Juan. What's wrong, Juan?
Oh, you're asking me what's wrong. This is supposed to be a cozy game. Why am I the demon?
You don't have to do anything.
You don't have to do anything.
Well, yes, but it's a demon that doesn't kill. I need to like fake to be something.
All right. Do you
And-
want to kill Juan?
Are you telling me what I think? Wait, hold on. Is this on the script? Is this on the script? Is this? Are you telling me what I think you're telling me?
Your Boffin has granted you the lycanthrope ability.
Let's go. Well, let's go. Let's kill people. Okay, wait, hold on. So I have a buffet and I have the lycanthrope ability. Jesus Christ. Okay, my day has been turned around. Thank you so much.
Before you go, I'll tell you that your minion team is JR and Dave.
Oh my god. Okay, Dave is the buffing for sure. And JR. Okay, perfect.
And your bluffs are Philosopher,
Philosopher, Professor,
Moonchild.
Moonchild. Ooh, okay. Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you got
Juan is just a flippable moment factory.
yeah. Let's get.
This
JR
one-
back. Gotta tell you that
Okay.
your minion friend is Dave
Okay.
and your demon is Juan.
Oh, okay. No magician crazies. Wonderful. Many thanks.
Get Dave. Hello.
Yo.
Welcome to Cozy on the least cozy day. Your minion friend is JR,
Cool.
and your demon is Juan.
One it is.
Good luck.
Thank you.
All right. We need Brian's pick. Hello.
Juan.
Juan it is.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, so close.
So close. I feel like Juan's going to be in every Alice here pick. I'll just send Dave a card for Harpy picks.
Sorry, chat.
Nope. There. Nope. There he goes.
Quick question. If I was the fire and I went farm, I hold the farmer ability, meaning if the Leviathan picks me, then the farmer ability will proc. if a lycanthrope was to choose me, and I die because I'm the Philo that is good, and I'm not a Foba and farmer, does that also proc the farmer's ability?
So, far as I know, Philos do proc like death on death because that's their
Perfect.
ability. So you have that ability.
Okay. Okay, cool. Thank you.
But I believe then the person, that
The-
person becomes the farmer because that's in the description. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
On already cooking.
Yeah, already got ideas happening here. Let's see. Dave chooses Bryant mad that Bence is evil. Right? 1, then 2. All right. We'll get Bryant in. Hey. You got some extra work. The Harpy has selected you to be mad that Bence is evil.
He probably is. It's fine. Thanks.
All right. This is much more waking up than we usually have to do.
Yeah.
I don't think we did not take this into consideration when building this script. All right.
Oh, howdy. What's going on in here? It's been so long.
All right, look, we don't need to hear your complaints.
All
You're
right,
supposed
who
to
am I?
be a cozy bear, Jeff,
Okay, cozy. I'm sorry.
who thinks they are the high priestess.
Oh, good. I can't wait. This will be great. Thank you.
All right, and let's let Steve pick tonight. Right? I think so. Yeah, so to protect from. Yeah.
Good morning, Mike. Good morning, Courtney.
Morning.
I can't believe you
How
did this
cozy
to
do you
me.
feel?
I feel pretty cozy. I can just sit back. I got my coffee, and I got a cool ability. And this is a very chill Leviathan script where nothing can kill me. So I will definitely get a bingo.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Ooh, actually, chat,
Not
let's
what
run a
this
prediction if
script is at
Steve
all.
gets a bingo. I think that's a great.
Yeah, do it. Do it.
Choose a player.
Choose a player. Okay.
Yes. No, he's the hermit.
I'm gonna go with Lexi.
Lexi it is. Thanks.
That's it.
That's it.
That's cozy. I like it.
Coulson. Coulson.
Hello.
So you are going to see that either Lenigan or Bence is the Raven Keeper.
Okay. Lenigan or Bence. All right. Thank you.
All right, what do we show our balloonist here? Our drunk moonchild recluse balloonist hermit. Kind of just want to show Juan right out the gate, but and so also who I guess I mean Coulson's really the best high priestess pick here, right? Or I mean Jeff.
That would be a little too on the nose.
Hey, it's the best. I would honestly, I guess I would say Jeff.
To show the balloonist.
No, sorry, for High Priestess. I'm still thinking about Balloonist. Balloonist. Let's show Steve. Because maybe Steve will think outsider. I think we'll do like Steve and then maybe Tiffy or something. Let Steve think he's drunk. Who do we want to feel like they're maybe Bryant?
No, I think Steve. I think Steve and then the High Priestess. That's big.
All right, so let's show Kimpatsu, Evil Steve.
I think we should send Tiffy to Bryant as maybe a nod that there's.
Just so you know.
Hello, good morning.
Hello. How are you on this cozy day?
Barely awake and starting to get hungry.
Well, sad for you that you're up high in a balloon.
I know, I really should have brought a picnic with me.
Picnic basket in a basket.
Right?
From up there, you see Evil Steve.
Evil Steve is a character. Noted. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I kind of want to send Tiffy to Bryant in the hopes of nodding that there's like powerful. Maybe not. I think.
I don't
Kind of
know what
obvious.
information Bryant really has.
Yeah, I guess that'd be confusing. They'd send Tiffy to Colston, I guess. Then.
Yeah, Coulson has good information. Jeff has good information. I think Jeff is just better though.
Okay.
Unless someone really disagrees right now in the next 2 seconds.
Believers in chat.
Let's go, Jeff. Hello.
Hi. It's a long night.
Okay, everyone needs to stop complaining.
I'm not complaining. I'm just pointing out facts. That
Well, this is an untested, thrown together script that we never went back and edited, so there's
it's
a
not
lot
on
of
you,
holes.
Courtney. You can
Sounds
do
like you're blaming.
not blaming, but yeah, it's okay. We're vibing in town.
You should talk to Jeff tomorrow.
Jeff. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Jeff it is. Thank you.
I do the
All right.
Leviathan announcement.
Yeah, you're gonna do that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I think that's everything. If I missed something, oops, but that's how today's gonna go.
Is there in Southern California? That
Attention town. Attention town.
What?
You gotta,
There's no fearmonger.
you gotta wake him up.
Is there a Leviathan in
What is
Florida?
happening?
Technically it says first night. Technically it says first night. There's Leviathan play. It is day one.
Wild.
Nice.
Is that
Good.
about you think I need to be the main character, Bryant?
Mike's just a tryhard.
I'm good. I am the High Priestess. I was told to talk to you today.
That is so crazy. I am also the High Priestess, and I was told to talk to you tonight.
I love
last night.
that. Do you want to roll swap?
Oh my god. Yeah!
I think we should roll swap. Awesome.
We should roll swap. That's incredible.
All right.
All right.
I will try to get killed.
Okay, I'll also try to get killed.
Yeah. Oh my god. Suicide
Yeah.
Pact, let's drink the Kool-Aid.
Let's go.
Yarp. My
I also
friend
got a
Mike-
dark turn.
Huh? What was that, Mike?
So wow, this took a dark turn.
We worship a god of death.
All right. Yeah. The issue is I don't want to reveal your role to an evil person. In case you're evil, I don't want to. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna tell you. How about that? You want me to tell you what role I saw you as?
Yeah, sure.
Ravenkeeper.
It's not me.
Not you. All right.
It's not me. I will guarantee that it's not me.
Okay. Good to know. Thank you.
See ya.
Sure, okay.
Yeah.
I am the balloonist.
Oh, who are you sent to? Not me, I'm assuming.
I was not sent to you, no. I was sent to a neighbor, though.
Ooh, okay, so
Either
there's
my
a-
other neighbor or your other neighbor.
Ooh, okay, well, I will let you talk to them, and let's keep trying writing stuff. I have procced either your neighbor or my chosen either your neighbor or my neighbor.
Alright.
So I don't know what that means. Don't tell them that you have heard of a preacher, because if one of them was a minion, they will have been told that they were preached. So don't out me.
Sounds good. Later on.
That I can think of. But given how long they took, I am kind of wondering. Hi, Mike. I am kind of wondering if it's a boffin or not a boffin game. Well, it could be a boffin, but also a marionette game. That'd be fun. I love a marionette. I hope I'm the marionette. That'd be awesome.
I hope I'm the marionette.
Yeah, I hope you're the demon.
Well, I'm not. I'm more like
you couldn't be. You're not my neighbor.
Yeah. But Recluse is here as well, so
that's true. Yeah.
Long range marionette.
Cool.
Cool. So yeah, let's win the game.
All right. Thanks, Lexi.
Yeah, Mathblade, I'm aware. I'm just also not going to like play into Juan's 3-layer bluff. If something happens where we need to back into Preacher for him, just have note that he hence the 3 question marks for unsure.
Big bluff. Cool. I'm mostly bluffing High Priestess to people.
Okay. Well, the other person I saw was Lenigan, so Lenigan knows I saw the Raven Keeper, and maybe could figure out that it's you. Hope not, but yeah. All right.
Alright, cool.
Believe you. Thanks.
Bye.
Script. Noted.
Yeah, I am a grandmother. I'm the grandma.
I will tell you that I'm your pixie grandma.
Awesome.
If we're gonna play this shenanigans.
You're my pixie. So you're hard claiming pixie.
Find a great. If we find the pixie and we kill them,
Then we
kill
can
them,
have
you
3
get your
pixies.
ability, and I bring them back.
Then we have 4 pixie abilities. We'll be good.
Perfect. Nothing could go wrong.
Yeah.
Thank you, Brian.
Works.
No.
Okay.
No.
That's helpful to know.
Because I'm a non-hermit outsider.
All right. Yeah, that's good info.
So recluse or moonchild.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I wouldn't know.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, of course, I'm worried that I'm actually the hermit drunk or whatever, but I believe
You
I'm
might just be.
Yeah.
At least I know that I'm not the hermit.
True. That's you have more information than the rest of us.
Yes, I'm doing fine.
Okay, good. Thanks.
All right, cool. Later.
Yeah.
It's fine. Also, Tiffy hard claimed something to me that's not on here. So, and I just kind of let her go with it.
Did Tiffy
'Cause
hard
then you're
claim
feeling
grandmother?
awesome. Yeah.
Oh well, I mean, I always pick grandmother.
Yeah. I don't know what that is supposed to mean right now, but that's, I'm gonna like and pick her for that. So.
Oh, okay. Well, that's unfortunate, but
the grandmother's a nice info roll, so I don't see.
It's fair.
Pass on her.
All right, cool. All right, thanks, JR.
That's true.
That's really it, though, right?
Yeah.
I mean, assassin, sure, but
Guys, we told you it's a cozy script. You don't have to worry about anything.
It's a cozy script that took like 20 minutes to do night 1.
I'm not concerned.
So concerned.
Back. I will open nominations in a second. Lenigan, you got something?
Yeah, I just want to announce to town that if there is a lycanthrope out there, you're free to pick me. I'm fine with it.
JR.
We lost Juan. Juan was so surprised.
I would like to claim amnesiac, and I would like to publicly say the number 3. Thank you.
Heard. Lexi?
Can I claim Alza here and guess Juan as the minion and Evil Steve and Coulson as minions, please?
Heard. Evil Steve?
I'd like to claim Elsa here and pick Lexi as the demon and Juan and Bryant as the minions.
Heard. Juan.
I would like to claim Amnesiac and choose Evil Steve.
Heard. Jeff.
I'd like to claim Elsa here and pick Lenigan as the demon and Tiffy and Bence as the minions.
Heard.
Madness
Tiffy.
break?
Tiffy would like to claim
Remember how that's
Amnesiac and say, I'm the grandma.
Heard. Brian.
I'm gonna Elsa here guess Bence is the demon, Juan is a minion, and Evil Steve is a minion.
Heard. Benz.
I would like to also guess myself as a demon and put my neighbors as marionettes.
Heard. Anybody else? Nominations are open.
Bryant nominates Bence.
Sure thing. Why are we doing that?
First of all, he just guessed that he's the demon, so probably is. It's probably just a double bluff. Also, I was hoping to talk to Juan today, but they were like in a really long chat, so I think it's probably just the evil team coordinating.
Benz.
Yes, I was taking the bluffs that I got from Steve to Juan. I'm Washerman confirmed, so.
There's your third evil.
Just for the record, I was not that washerwoman.
That's the third evil, the washerwoman.
All right. It will take 6 votes, but Ben's on the block.
You try to make it on time, Welsh, but I'm not as good at it. If you're evil,
I will tie.
5's not enough. Come on, guys. You don't want to kill somebody?
Can I nominate Bryant, please?
Sure. Why would you like to do that?
Oh, I'm harping with that Bryant.
Brian?
Well, I'm glad that you think I'm evil so we can both live.
All right. 6 votes, but Bryant on the block.
Why would you harpy mad yourself? That's silly.
I think you are the self-maddening harpy.
5's not enough.
Actually, that would make sense.
Oh, if I was evil, I'd totally madden myself and try to get the 2 minions killed and move on.
You
Then
say
look
after
executing.
the vote's on you, Ran.
Can I just have a quick storyteller consult about something that someone said to me?
Sure.
Definitely not.
Gonna out somebody breaking madness?
Oof.
I would like to ask if my ability has my ability has anything to do with on death triggers.
Does your ability have anything to do with on-death triggers? So you're saying like a Raven Keeper armor type of.
Basically, something happens to the person when they die.
I would say room temp.
Okay, fair enough. Thank you.
it's giving tepid. I think tepid.
Yeah, I would say that it's like something happens with death, so I don't want to give like an absolute cold.
Yeah, I would have said tepid.
Yeah.
So they gave you for a while.
Maybe we should rethink this answer.
Exactly.
I would like to nominate Evil Steve, please.
Ooh, why are we doing that?
Clearly, Evil Steve has a question about the Leviathan jinxes, because why else would he go to the storyteller?
Steve?
I did have a question about a specific jinx, but I will neither confirm nor deny that it's a Leviathan jinx. That being said, I am Washerwoman confirmed because that works so well for everyone else before today.
Well, I'm just going to raise my hand on that one.
I will quickly add, I have heard of a balloonist potentially being sent to Evil Steve. I am not that balloonist, but we're balloonist.
I mean,
interesting.
Evil Steve?
Technically.
We can only kill
sent to someone.
3 of the 4. Though.
We can kill a lot of people on this script.
Yeah,
It's
we
true.
should
Also,
kill a lot of people on the script.
His name is Evil Steve, so if he doesn't register as evil, that's
Probably
not
not
on me.
Yeah.
Where's not enough? Anybody?
Who's
Jeff
lycanthrope
nominates
tonight?
Coulson.
Jeff nominates Colson. Why?
I'm out for blood. I want to kill someone.
Colson.
That sounds pretty evil to me. I wouldn't do it. Guys.
Coulson, did you confirm Bence?
No. Let's say.
6 votes for Colson.
What do you mean, let's say?
Oh,
Come on, we can get
Coulson
more than
came to
3
me
on
and I
this.
lied about my role.
We
So
can get at least 5. Come on.
Told you it's Bence 1 and the Washerwoman. Let's get this.
3 is not enough. I'm gonna say final call.
Go evil team.
Closing the day in 5, 3, 1. Nobody dies. Good night.
That poor
I'm shocked.
Disappointing.
Hi.
I am so surprised, personally.
So cozy.
Okay.
Made it through day 1. Hooray!
Day 1 of a Leviathan game. Let's give a second for Juan the Philosopher to go farmer.
He's also playing Preacher, just so you know.
Oh, also Preacher. Okay. Alright, that's enough. Bryant. Hello.
I gotta go Bence, right?
Bence it is?
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, that's what I'd have done if I was the Harpy, so. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Steve. Hello.
Yo,
Who is it tonight?
let's do the same thing. Brian's on
Brian
bed.
Bence? Got it?
Yep.
Let's get Brian back.
That's good information.
Swing and a miss.
You are mad that Bence is evil.
Well, he probably is.
The old-fashioned tunnel.
Liken the rope.
Sorry, I was sending messages to Evil Steve. Hi.
Hi. The only Leviathan that gets to choose.
Yeah, so question. Am I making separate choices for the Ravenkeeper Jinx and for the Farmer Jinx, or is it one single person for both Jinxes?
I'm gonna come back to you for that, and then
Okay.
we'll.
Okay, so I'll leave. Bye.
No, oh, like a throat pick.
Oh! I forgot that I have the buffing lycanthrope. Okay, hold on. And does that pick impact the Jinxes?
So you're saying like if a lycanthrope kills.
So let's say there is a Ravenkeeper in play, and I choose the player with my lycanthrope ability that is the Ravenkeeper, and
Right,
and
so-
they're the FOPA, so they don't die. Would that still trigger the Leviathan Ravenkeeper Jinx?
So the like Ravenkeeper and Farmer, if you die at night, trigger, and not if a demon kills you or anything like that. So
Correct.
if they die at night, they trigger.
Correct. Now, hypothetically, and I know this is probably like a stupid question, but if the Ravenkeeper was the lycanthrope FOPA,
yeah,
and I pick a Ravenkeeper, they would not die because they're the FOPA.
Right.
Does that count as each night the Leviathan chooses an alive player, a chosen Ravenkeeper uses their ability but does
No,
not die?
this is this different ability.
Perfect. Okay, then I'm picking Tiffy.
Tiffy it is. Thank you. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's something I kind of wanted to discuss with chat because I don't know if I've seen a Leviathan with a Farmer and a Ravenkeeper in play. Are we asking for 2 separate picks for each of those? I feel like yes, but someone could correct me and say just do one.
Feels like indistinct since they're distinct spots in the night.
Right. Just do one, Mathblade? Okay. I'm fine with that.
Disagree,
Okay,
but okay.
So we have Steve's ability as they can't die until Steve picks again. So that was Lexi, not Tiffy. So Tiffy is good. So Tiffy, do we pick Tiffy? So Tiffy's dead due to where is Lincoln? All right. I agree with that math blade, which is why I didn't want to do it, but I didn't know if that was just how it pans out.
I tell Jeff, right?
No, you don't.
Oh,
you don't learn.
That's right. Also, Jeff claimed Alcihir.
Jeff Alcihir picked. Now, I'm a little bit more liberal with the Serenovus madness and claiming a public thing. How do we feel about a pixie claiming Alcihir?
I think he broke.
We'll think about that by the end of the
He said I claim Alcihir, which is.
I know. All right, let's do Steve real quick.
Hello, chat. Hello, Courtney.
Hello.
Hi, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Pick a player.
I'm gonna pick Coulson.
Coulson. Thank you.
That's it. All right. So cozy.
All right. So no longer Lexi, just Coulson. Yes, I agree. I think he broke, so I don't think he has the High Priestess ability, as sad as that is.
All right, Jeff.
So yes, I'm gonna go to Juan now to make one single pick, and if it's a farmer, Raven Keeper, whatever, we'll deal with that. Hey Juan.
Hey.
Could you make a pick for me?
Okay. So is it single pick?
One pick.
Okay, perfect. I should have been thinking about this, shouldn't have I? Let's pick. Oh wait, I'm dumb. I can speak on a live player. I can pick myself, right?
I don't see why not.
I'm picking myself. Question mark?
I think that's okay.
Okay, bye.
I don't think that's correct.
I'm trying to relook up the jinx and we'll go back to each night Leviathan choose an alive good player. Different to the previous night. So, okay, so I have to go back to one. We do stipulate good. Right? Am I reading that correctly, right? Each night Leviathan chooses. So it's different for the Raven Keeper and Farmer. So for the Raven Keeper, it says Leviathan chooses an alive player different to previous nights, and Leviathan Farmers say choose an alive good player.
Can't do singular picks. Oops.
How do we feel, chat? How do we feel? They should all be good? I agree. I'm going to go back to Juan and say invalid.
I feel like this is telling me that was not a valid pick.
Not a valid pick.
Oh, okay. It's not a valid pick self. It's not a valid pick.
So the jinx I'm going with is you must choose an alive good player different to the previous night.
Gotcha. Okay, a live good player. Okay, so I cannot even pick my minions. Oh, what do I know about these people? I'm gonna pick Evil Steve Hardclaim Amnesiac, and I think Evil Steve would not Hardclaim Amnesiac if Evil Steve was either the Raven Keeper or the Farmer. I'm going Evil Steve.
Okay, thank you. Safe there. All right, so that's done. Balloonist, Kinpatsu, who are we showing next? I say
Dave is claiming Outsider.
You want to do Dave? It is different though, and they're drunk. We'll go Dave. That's fine.
Who am I being told tonight? Who am I seeing?
You see Dave B.
Dave B. Fun. Thank you.
All right.
So, because it's going to come up tomorrow, if he died in the night and is theoretically, what do you do if they don't make a Moonchild pick?
It's tough because I generally would go to that person and nudge them like, hey, when we get back in public, you need to make a pick. I can't remember. I feel like there was some type of, I feel like it was discussed, but now I cannot remember. I feel like everyone just usually does when it's on the script. So I think when they wake up in the morning before we announce anything, we'll remind them that like there is the possibility of a hermit being on the script. You might not know you're the hermit. There is a Moonchild on the script, so be aware of that. I know I said differently earlier, but yeah, that could arise. We did so no Tiffy. You'll notice it says Dawn Leviathan, which means wake up, Leviathan.
You are right. You are right.
Did I do everything? Did we do everything? Chat, I run TV. I run Sex and Violite. I don't run Leviathan lycanthrope scripts.
We're killing it. It's fine. You're doing great.
All right. Tiffy's dead. Let's go.
Celsius is like the difference of 2 degrees is like life and death.
Yeah, I agree with Steve.
Good morning, town. Before I announce anything, I will remind you, on this script, there are possibilities of drunks and hermits and all kinds of things, so you'll notice that there might be picking rolls if you die and things like that, so just be aware. With that said, Tiffy is dead.
Tiffy, did you
don't pick Tiffy?
You don't do it.
Pick it. Pick. You got to do it.
Oh,
don't do it.
Tiffy claims Moonchild and picks Coulson.
Heard.
R.I.P. Coulson.
Yep, there I go.
Saves us the work.
Can we
It's
get
also
an
to a Leviathan game.
No, thank you. I didn't know that.
I'm the Pixie. I was shown Pixie. Now, to be clear, I'm not a philosopher who chose the Pixie ability and was told there's a Pixie in play and needs that Pixie to die to get the Pixie ability. I'm just the Pixie that was shown a Pixie. What are you?
So you're just a hermit.
No. I'm the Pixie. What are you? I'm definitely not a philosopher that chose the Pixie ability and was shown a Pixie.
I will tell you that much. I trust that you're not the philosopher, because I am the philosopher.
Are you the Pixie philosopher? Are you the Pixie philosopher that if you die, then I get the Pixie ability, and then
it would not work like that, right? Because you would be shown philosopher at that point. Why are you a Pixie that was shown?
Are you the Pixie philosopher that saw my role? No, sorry, I'm not the philosopher. I'm the Pixie. I was shown Pixie.
That's what I'm saying. I know for a fact you are not the philosopher. So you have
I'm not. I'm the Pixie. And you're not the Pixie, you're the philosopher.
This is the stupidest fucking
We got this worked out.
I hate this so much.
Person becomes farmer, that will kind of confirm both me and the other person.
If I can kill you and you do not die, I will be
Yeah.
angry.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and try.
Okay. No promises.
Mm-hmm. Thank
Okay.
you.
I got a lukewarm asking if it had anything to do with like the person that I pick, like dying, a death trigger, like if they die or an on death or an execution or something like that. I got a lukewarm. So
Lukewarm.
I'm gonna narrow my question a bit today, but I picked you last night. I'm guessing you got no notification or anything, right?
I did not. No.
So given that you're a start knowing role, if I needed to test my theory about my ability on picking a player, and if they get executed, something happens. Would you be possibly willing to be that guinea pig today, depending on what answer I get from the storytellers today?
Well, I am willing to be executed because I'm the washerwoman, but it's a Leviathan script, so
it's a Leviathan script. That's the thing,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
But in the case of
yeah, I mean,
if I nominate you today, that's the reason. Makes
Okay.
sense.
if you got lukewarm on death trigger abilities, maybe it's just got to do with once per game abilities. I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna narrow it down today with the question for sure.
All right.
But you are my current pick.
Literally, I don't know. Just pick someone that you think is like a strong townsfolk.
I picked Evil Steve yesterday for the Jinxes, and nobody has claimed to be a farmer now. Nobody has claimed to be.
No, I think Lenigan is the farmer. Like, don't pick Lenigan for your Leviathan pick, but for your
What-
Lenigan pick.
Yeah, and Evil Steve has not claimed to have received Raven Keeper information yet, so I think Evil Steve is not Raven Keeper either, so I'm gonna kill Evil Steve with Lycan, I think. In case you want to out that you're picking Evil Steve.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Works. Great. Thank you.
Okay, wait, what did you tell me in this conversation? What are you telling me? What are you bluffing?
Oh, I'm telling you I'm a Lycan, and I picked Tiffy because she.
Yeah, markers. I don't. After that conversation, I don't think you're getting your points. I think you're cooked, my friend. Also, would somebody go back and clip that conversation between?
So I'm trying
Or
to
High
figure out why I was told.
By Pixie. So. Hello. I'm just
Depends.
picking High Priestess for no reason.
How's it going so far?
I picked someone that is fairly good and then picked the High Priestess, so I mean,
good.
Great blind picks.
Good luck.
Bye.
Hey JR, did you do the thing that you said you were gonna do yesterday?
Why?
Yeah. Well, you told me you were gonna do something, and I just need to know if you did it.
I did. I did do the thing.
Okay, well, then I don't understand what's happening in this game.
I followed through. I followed through. Don't be like that.
I don't understand what's happening.
What's so confusing?
I think the amnesiac ability is doing.
Or in the wording, because like one says pick a player that's alive, the other one says pick a good player. It's a very weird distinction when you have things like magicians on script. Anyhow, is my ability pick a player if they are executed tomorrow? They don't count towards the Leviathan counter, essentially.
Cold.
Okay, cool, perfect, thank you.
Really, I thought that was warmer than the last guess.
It would send him down the wrong path. I
True.
feel like.
Fair enough.
This is a marionette.
No.
Yeah,
There's something
Sheriff might be right.
Welcome back. You have a couple seconds before open nominations.
Is it actually possible?
I said I did what I was gonna say.
Oh,
There is something that could be explained by the amnesiac ability, but I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to
Jeff,
figure
have you
it out.
considered that some people might be lying?
In this game? Surely not.
No.
Surely not, surely
There
not.
are reasons that I don't believe that people would be lying to me.
Okay.
Oh, I'm absolutely gonna lie to you.
Oh, that's fine.
I don't understand why Yarf would be lying to me right now. Of
I
all
never lie.
people. My baby boy. My
Sorry,
precious-
Yarf?
Precious.
This is true.
Yes, Yarf. That's how you pronounce it, right?
That's how you
20
pronounce
minutes,
it.
Bryant.
Before I open nominations, did anyone else want to do or say anything with JR?
I would like to also hear guess that Evil Steve is the demon, Bensa is the minion, and Lenigan is a minion.
Don't forget Jeff.
Third. Bence?
I would like to answer guess that JR is a demon, Bryant is a minion, and Jeff is a minion.
Heard. Steve?
I would like to also hear guess Jeff as the demon, Bryant as the minion, and myself as the minion.
Heard. Brian?
I'm going to also hear guess Spence is the demon, Juan's a minion, and Colson's a minion.
Heard. Lexi?
Can I guess Evil Steve Demon, Bryant Jeff minions?
Heard. Nominations open.
I really hope I'm not a marionette.
One of them is Bryant.
Why?
Okay, so it's a Levi script, so we don't need to kill right now. Brian claimed something that could have only been explained by an Amni ability. There's only one Amni hard claim that I have heard of, and that Amni has completely told me they have not picked Bryant at all. They have been asked to pick people both nights. So Bryant's thing that happened to Brian cannot be explained unless there's a wizard off script or something like that. So yeah, I just wanted to put it out there. I don't know if Brian, you want to tell people what nonsensical thing happened to you?
Nothing weird happened. I mean, it's easily explainable. I'm just the pixie. I was told that there's a pixie in play. I am definitely not the philosopher that chose the pixie ability and learned there's a real pixie. So Juan, I know you're actually the philosopher and not the pixie. We're good. We got this.
Oh my god.
Town, you got this?
Pixie who saw
I'm the pixie, you're the philosopher, we're good.
I would just like to say, Bryant messaged this to me at night, and I thought this was a bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
So
He's been saying this since day one.
Five's not enough.
Okay, there's no way I'm the marionette then, because everyone is getting insane. Is getting the same stuff that I'm getting.
Are you also getting a pixie that's so pixie?
No, I'm a high priestess.
Yeah.
I'm a high priestess for the high priestess the whole time.
No, you're not.
Can I nominate Vince?
Sure thing. Why?
Because everything I said yesterday, but also Vince told me he was the high priestess who was told to talk to Jeff. I asked Jeff, why would a high priestess be sent to talk to you? And Jeff said, I don't know, I'm the high priestess. So there's double claim. I think Vince is just making that up.
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with Jeff being my pixie.
No, I'm the pixie. I saw pixie. But then we should kill Jeff so I get the pixie ability.
I just want to know how this happened.
Yeah, you'll get to see another Empire roll.
Yeah.
You'll see the High Priestess.
6 votes for Vince on the block.
I'm so lost. We've lost the plot, friend.
Can we please have this happen?
3's not enough. Anybody else?
Can I nominate Dave, please?
Sure. Why?
Dave is the only person I don't have a token on. That means Dave is the demon.
Dave?
I mean, I lied to you and gave you a claim day one. You should have a token down.
Oh yeah, but I took that off when you said you would hide
Yeah.
All right, so looking for 6 votes. Put Dave on the block now.
You could just put a Leviathan token on Dave.
But that would make it not true.
Oh,
It only
okay.
works if I don't have anything.
Got it.
3's not enough. Final call. Closing in 5, 3, 1. Nobody's executed. Nobody dies. Good night.
Literally so shocked, so surprised, so just no words.
Okay, I have a crazy idea for a meme script. So,
What are we doing right now?
we're making content. So, there's a 3-person evil team, and there's just pixies.
Just pixies?
And just pixies. And so you have
Pixie
to...
what?
Pixie. You have to find the chain and follow it all the way down, find the real pixie. Or like, there's like one in-play townsfolk, and there's the rest are pixies. You have to find your way all the way through the chain to get to the real townsfolk, and then you'll have the evil team. I don't think it works, but it's a funny concept. There's something there. There's something there.
Yeah. Getting Bryant. Hello.
Let's go with Steve.
Steve. Okay.
Thanks.
Dave. Hello.
I'm just gonna keep it going. I'm not gonna change it.
Should just tell Bryant when he's in there.
I'm learning who the harpy's not, I guess. Is it Vince again?
Still Vince.
All right. Thanks.
Mm-hmm. And 1. Hello.
Hello.
This is your Lycan.
To Lycan kill Evil Steve.
Evil Steve. Thank you. Well, Yamni's done.
Sorry, believers.
Oh, which just means we go for our Farmer Ravenkeeper pick. Please choose a good player.
Oh, okay. I am claiming I have Preacher, pick Evil Steve, and Jeff. So I think it's better if Jeff happens to be one of those roles that's gonna be bad for me. I can just out and I preached Jeff, and that Jeff is just making stuff up as a Ravenkeeper or as a farmer. Well, no, JR thinks landing against the farmer, so my risk is now Ravenkeeper. If Jeff is the Ravenkeeper, I'll just say that I preached Jeff, and that's why. Perfect. I'm picking Jeff.
Jeff it is. Okay, I'm gonna put a token something there. We'll just do this one. That's fine. And I think, wow, we quickly diminished the amount of night waking up, didn't we? All right. I think we show JR for Kimpatsu.
Yep, I think so.
That's next week. We've done our 2, our Leviathan, our Lycanthrope. No Amni. Yep.
Hello.
You see JR.
JR is a player, yeah. Good to know. Thank you.
Enjoy. They're so much quicker now. Amni and 8 Pixie. See, that could work, because then you can give the Amni something new each time, right? Because is each Pixie gaining an ability, or you just, there's only one Pixie that's going to gain the ability?
I guess the Pixie just knows that someone's in play. They don't know who that player is. Dang it, it doesn't work.
Yeah. All right, you can keep thinking on it.
There's something here. There's something here.
You're gonna do day 3 Leviathan. Let me just go back through. Do my triple check. We did Brian. We did Dave. We told Brian. No Steve. Steve is good. Steve dies. Didn't pick our farmer or our Ravenkeeper. We told Kimpatsu. JR. No High Priestess, because Jeff broke Madness. Let's go.
Oh, wait. I have an idea. It's Pixies and Grandmothers. There's something there.
Chat, think on it.
It's the plot of one of the Terminator movies.
Morning Town. Steve has died.
Womp womp.
Yay.
Steve will claim Moonchild and pick BB Bente.
Word.
Well, that ain't gonna do anything.
Mike?
It is day 3 of a Leviathan game. Good luck.
We actually kill today.
Hello.
I have a question for you.
I am not the one qualified to answer it.
I know, but yeah, I figured Courtney will show up. Courtney's watching out for you. If I were to say that I think Vince is evil because I've been harping mad about Vince, would you consider that? Like, if I'm legitimately saying I think he's the demon or a minion and I've been put onto an evil, would that satisfy the madness?
I would say alluding to a harpy is a little too much.
Yeah, but I mean that I'm saying to use the being harpy mad is the reason I think he is evil. I'm not alluding; I'm straight up saying it. Because I do think he might be evil, and that's why I was told to look at him.
Let's see. I suppose I don't think it says anything about like you're not like because you could if you were Sarah Novus mad, you could say I was Sarah Novus mad yesterday. That was the artist, but I actually am the juggler today.
Yeah.
If you're Sarah Novus mad, so I suppose as long as you are still like pushing on and saying that they're evil, I don't see a reason why not.
I'm gonna nominate him and give that as my reason. So, okay, sounds good. If I die, I die. Whatever. I'm not hitting the harpy anyway.
Do you disagree? You're staying here?
I don't know.
Decided to go farmer. But Brian just came to me and said, like, hey, I'm the pixie, that's so pixie. I'm definitely not a philosopher. And I did not get the hint the first time. And I said, yeah, clearly I know you're not the philosopher because I'm the philosopher. I was like, yes, I am not the philosopher, almost implying that I was the pixie Philo and Brian was the Philo, but I'm not the pixie Philo. I am just the Philo.
Yeah, Brian's implying he's the.
Ben's 3 straight days, and I think that they're pushing me onto an evil to make it look like it's just harpy madness. I think he's actually the demon or minion.
That'd be a gamble.
I mean, that's what I would do if I was the harpy, because if we get the minions knocked out, then we don't have safe nominations.
That is true. Yeah.
So I feel like they're just keep pushing me at Bence, but I'm so outlandishly harpy mad that people aren't voting for it that I think it's protecting Bence.
Well, if it's true, you're breaking right here in front of the storyteller.
I'm not breaking it because I do think he's evil. I genuinely think he's evil, and that's why.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Good luck.
I mean, if I did, then maybe I get him killed here, right?
Maybe, yeah. All right.
And if only I die, he's probably Leviathan. We should kill him.
Yeah. All right, good luck.
Ooh, I feel like one of the two of them is not going to like what happens today. I'm certainly not qualified to decide. Chat, what do we think? We think Brian has already broken?
Okay. But I have heard of a philosopher. So in that world, they might be the pixie that needs to die.
Okay.
But that's not at all what happened. That philosopher's a real philosopher. I'm the pixie.
Got it. Okay. Cool. Yeah. I don't know.
Evil team,
Yes.
but Evil Steve died. The only way for a person to die is and pigs, right?
And assassin.
Oh shit, there's an assassin.
Yeah.
But what would the assassin kill an evil person?
To make them look good.
To steer away from Alzahir guesses?
I don't want to toot my own horn,
Yeah,
but
no.
maybe.
Okay, wait, hold on. If you have at some point guessed Evil Steve and Brian,
Every day so far. Because day
Oh
one,
my
it
God.
was you demon, Evil Steve, Coulson minions. And then yesterday it was Evil Steve demon, Bryant and Jeff minions.
so it could actually just be that would be such a big brain move. The assassin killing the marionette or something like that is not that useful.
I don't know. I want to guess Bence, but I also just never trust Bence.
Okay, if this helps you at all with your guesses,
The philosopher who went pixie, and saw that there is a pixie, and Juan is the pixie who saw philosopher.
We didn't set a timer.
Oops. Well,
One more minute. There we go.
real quick while we're here. So is Brian outright saying he's harpy mad?
Yes.
Oh, well then I said if you say harpy. All right.
Yeah, he went.
Well,
There's a really
probably-
great clip of him going to Dave and telling him that the harpy's making him mad that Bence is evil.
Well, I said, okay, we'll probably leave it for a night kill. We'll see what happens.
Well, okay.
What? You want to do it now?
No, I think I was trying to think if there's a reason not to.
Chat, before the day ends, you can decide if you want me to kill Brian during the day, we'll do that. I think we should leave it for night, but we're going back to, I'm bringing him back to town.
paw and be safe to kill.
Yeah. That's why I was kind of hoping you were the recluse. We could maybe kill you and you register as evil.
No, I'm not the recluse. I mean, we can kill. No, we can't kill you. Because there's only 2.
That made the situation
In the other game, I'm like,
a lot less
I
clear.
don't care. The Leviathan, I'm like, maybe not.
did.
Wait, you're getting paid?
I do like how I held you hostage, though.
Welcome back. A couple seconds before I open nominations.
Man.
Why
I
would
hear
you-
I hear one of our minions might be a harpy.
I've also heard this.
Can I gossip that this game does not feel cozy?
No, there's no gossip.
I just got a trouble brewing, guys.
There's only 2 people dead. How's that not cozy?
I
This
do have
team
a
is
question for town. Like, people are dying in the night, so we obviously have a lycanthrope.
Yeah. I think
I have on my game a pretty openly claiming farmer. Why are they not dead?
I think it's just. I mean, we knew going in it was probably going to be a buff and lichen.
I guess.
Let me clear this up. I am the lycanthrope, okay? I'm aiming for people I think might be evil. I do not think that some of these claims on the board, while, whatever, are evil claims. And so I will continue to do that. That, I'm sorry, I think I've heard a farmer claim, I think they're good. And I think if I kill the farmer, they're going to wipe out info. So,
I mean, farmer is the most powerful info.
Can I also here guess that JR is the demon and Bryant and Jeff are minions?
Heard. Bence?
I would like to nominate JF, please.
Real quick, I'll make sure no one else has anything to say before I open nominations. Anybody else? All right, Bence, you said who?
JR.
And why?
JR claims to be a lycanthrope that is aiming to kill people that are seen as evil by town. Yet I am alive still.
JR?
I can pick you tonight if that would be helpful to you.
How about you pick yourself?
Could I do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
All right, 5 votes to put JR on the block.
Unless they specifically made me my own vote. Which did
I mean, if you pick yourself and die, you're not the demon.
Evil Riser.
4's not enough.
I'd like to nominate Bence again.
Why?
I'm going to ignore that he just said Evil Rise Up. But I'm pretty sure that Bence is either the Leviathan or the Harpy. I've been mad that Bence is the Harpy 3 straight days. I think if I were the Harpy, I would probably make somebody mad that I was evil, especially somebody like me, because the accusations would be so outlandish people wouldn't believe it. And that worst case scenario, it gets broken and we take an evil off the board that can't be executed. So I think that there's a high probability Bence has been making me Harpy mad that he's evil, and he's the Harpy, or the Harpy's pushing me toward the demon, the actual Leviathan, and that Bence is still evil either way.
I literally just asked to be lycanthroped.
I think we
Also,
Yeah,
if I was the Harpy, I would point you at
This is
people
a-
who are good for town, not myself.
We leave right.
All right, 5 votes to put Bence on the block.
Like, I'm suspicious enough on my own. I don't need a Harpy pointing at me.
True.
Yeah, but so am I. So me pointing at somebody is less suspicious for you.
Two's not enough.
I think we do need to execute someone today, though, right? I mean, given Leviathan game and so
we
many
absolutely
evil
do.
registering people,
Yeah.
we need to kill someone.
Yeah.
Juan?
Juan would like to nominate Bryant.
Sure thing. Why?
Same accusation as yesterday. The Pixie claim makes no sense. I feel like Brian has been heavily implying that he's not the Pixie but the philosopher. Sorry, not the philosopher. That he is the philosopher, I completely lost track, to be honest, of what he was implying. But what he was implying was that I was not the philosopher, I was the pixie philosopher. I am not the pixie philosopher. Now, this could totally be mean the pixie philosopher trying to not break madness, but it would only work had I told Brian first, I am the Philo, to which Brian would have responded, no, I'm the Philo. Oh, I see you're the pixie, but I never told Brian that. Brian straight up said, I am the pixie that saw pixie. I am not the Philo, I'm just the pixie that saw pixie, to which I responded, I know you're not the Philo, because I am the Philo. So there's no way Brian could have just randomly guessed my role to try to pretend some pixie madness. There's another pixie that I trust a lot more than Brian. There may be some patterns between JR and Brian, and if JR was to be the demon to get the Lycan ability, Brian could just be the buffing that gave JR the Lycan ability. Let's see what happens tonight. Let's kill Brian. And we have a bunch of potentially evil registering people. And it's day 3. We have not killed anyone as down.
All right, 5 votes put Bryant on the block.
Do I get a defense?
No defense. No defense for Brian.
It was a long accusation, and I.
Well, it's going to be a long-ass defense. Now, Juan, let's assume this world. This isn't the world, but let's assume the world that you're the pixie philosopher, and I'm the philosopher that went pixie and was shown pixie. Now, absolutely, I could not go into that conversation telling you that I'm the philosopher, just like you couldn't go into that conversation telling me I'm the pixie. So, I don't think that me not claiming philosopher proves that I'm the philosopher. It would prove that I'm the pixie, which I am, and I was shown that there's a pixie in play. So, by your own logic, it doesn't make sense that I would claim philosopher to you and wait for you to claim pixie to me. Plus, I'd claim pixie who saw pixie to everybody long before I talked to you. I had told Dave, I know, first conversation, I told... I don't know if this is a lot of hands or no hands. I'm starting to get epilepsy. But the fact of the matter is, either way, I trust that you're good. You should trust that I'm good. Neither of us should be executed here because we only get to execute one good player. And this would be your one. Please don't do it. If you really want me to die, let me break Harpy Madness, let me and Vince both die, and then execute somebody else.
Now 5 votes to put Bryant on the block.
Do you want me to do that? If you want me dead, I'll do that instead. I'd rather die by Harpy Madness.
That was the longest defense ever.
It wasn't near as long as the accusation.
I just realized that I've been moonshot picked by Steve, so
5 is enough.
Try to save that one.
If you want to do an accusation
right now.
What the?
I mean, Brian's still probably going to give you X.
Oh, is dead Brian still on the block?
Wait.
Am I on the block or dead?
You're on the block. You got enough votes. You are on the block.
But am I dead?
Oh. Yeah.
Brian is dead. And
okay, then we should tie this.
Let's lift it.
No.
I would like to nominate Jeff, please.
I'm on that.
You haven't. You did nominate.
Oh, I did nominate it. Sorry.
You guys
I'll
need to
nominate defer.
somebody and tie
Hold
it.
on, Tiffy's got a hand up.
What's up, Tiffy?
I think we should execute Coulson.
I'll nominate Coulson and pass to Tiffy.
Yeah.
Okay. Why, oh, why?
Thank you. Hi, I am the High Priestess. I was shown Jeff on day 1. When I went to Jeff hard claimed High Priestess to my face. I was like, cool, I have a pixie. Therefore, I told the lycanthrope to kill me at night. When I woke up the next day, Jeff was not confirming me as pixie, and I'm mad. And then I realized it's probably because Jeff is the... Hold on. Marionette. Jeff is the marionette, didn't get his ability, Coulson's the demon. Bear.
Okay. I'm the washerwoman, so you are allowed to kill me, but I wouldn't do it. I'm not sure why we're not nominating Jeff maybe then in this scenario, but okay.
Regardless, we should at least get 5 on this to tie.
Yeah,
All right.
you don't want to
5
waste
ties,
execution on a
6
dead
put
good player.
Coulson.
Why
I
is
will
the
say
free high priestess?
I will say
This is some of the best
Coulson
info
called
we
my
have.
role. Coulson called my role.
Because if Jeff
doing an
knew
incredible
that he
job
was
of
evil,
playing
he would have said,
Six,
oh,
gotta be
yeah,
six.
I woke up. Come on.
Well, at
5
least
is
nobody's in.
fine.
I do think Vince is evil, which I apparently broke madness by thinking that, but
I think
I think it was more that you just kept claiming Harpy Madness over and over.
Yeah, I think that
I did talk to them about that, but that is the reason I think Vince is evil. Legitimately,
In the case
I do.
where
I'm gonna-
Jeff is the marionette, should we just nominate Jeff since we were not able to get Coulson on the block?
Coulson is not the demon.
I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
if
I
Ben's
was
is
with
evil,
Jeff.
then I'm the drunk or the hermit or whatever. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Moonshot
Brian, who's
picked,
your-
Vince. Sure, sorry, forgot.
Heard.
I wasn't even sure I was dead. It wasn't announced. I just got a shroud on me.
I said Bryant is dead and on the block. There might have
Oh, you're
been-
blaming me for you dying.
Yes, I am, as a matter of fact.
Brian,
Was there another nomination, or I'm closing the day in 5?
I picked Vince.
Kill someone.
So Steve and Brian both picked Vince.
3.
Should I still like him pick Ben?
Jeff
1.
nominates Jeff.
Okay.
I was just gonna nominate Jeff. Yep.
Why?
I don't know. There's a chance that I'm the marionette, I guess. But I mean, because I've been the pixie this whole time.
No, you.
I know. No, people. It's crazy to believe that I, the person who's been the high priestess the whole time, has actually been the pixie the whole time. But I have been, and I've heard of now 3 different other pixies, which is really fun. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm the marionette. I hope I'm not. But I'm also I haven't been told I am, so I'm not gonna play like I am. So kill me, or don't, because that'd be bad for town.
All right, 5 will still tie. 6 to put Jeff.
Okay, I like and kill Tiffy. Tiffy is definitely good.
Unless my amnesiac ability was flipping alignments or something.
Or Tiffy's the assassin.
Yeah, I was just a self-killed assassin.
I will add. I
7's
don't
enough.
think
Jeff is marked.
if you start building worlds, Vince is not the Harpy, but could be the Leviathan. I'm the preacher. I picked Vince night 2 after I was Harpy mad.
I'm gonna pick Vince. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely dying tonight.
Closing the day in 3.
But I
1
picked Vince, Juan, and Steve, so none of those are
executed
the Harpy.
and dies. Going to sleep.
Jeff, who are you picking?
Oh yeah, sorry.
No, he's a
I'm gonna-
Leviathan. It's fine.
Linnigan. Pick Linnigan.
I'll pick Lynn again. I'll claim
Yeah.
Lynn again.
Bird.
You should have picked me just so I have 3 moonshot.
No.
I just consider that rank doesn't actually say out of play times for characters, so if we
This game's going fine.
Yeah, I think everyone's definitely having fun, and it's not imbalanced. And
Yeah, I think Bryant pushed the saying I'm Harpy mad.
oh, the conversation with Dave, he was emphatic about it.
All right, so we have our 1. Good. Executed. That happened. All right. Dave.
I'm not gonna move it.
So, do we? We can kill Vince tonight at any point, right?
We could kill Bence, or we could, do a similar thing tomorrow, because I imagine
I guess and they're gonna, the Lycans theoretically
Brian
going
is
to.
just going to keep claiming Harpy Man. So we're not worried about him,
Yeah, true.
slurping that back up, and
But Jared's supposed to allegedly kill the Ravenkeeper.
Jairus, I thought, was supposed to pick himself.
No, at the very end of the day, he's like, I'm still going to pick Vince tonight, right? And everyone said, yeah.
Oh. Well, let's tell Bryant real quick.
Yep.
You're Harpy mad at Bence.
Okay, Vince is totally good. Good boy.
So mad.
Okay. 1.
Hello.
Hello.
How do you feel like it's going, Juan?
I'm not certain because I feel like it was touch and go for a second because Jeff was confirming Ben's and then Tiffy was confirming Jeff, or at least that's what I thought was happening. And then Colson was confirming Ben's. I don't remember. I lost track of things, to be honest. But there were so many confirmations around that I'm like, at some point, me and Kim Pats were going to begin to look sus, and because both of us are next to one another, that might paint one of us as the Leviathan, the other one as the Marionette. But now that people killed Jeff, I think they are not believing the confirmation of Jeff Tiffy, which is good. So all I need now is to paint a world where JR is evil or Benz is evil. So I'm gonna Lycan pick myself so that no one dies. And I'm gonna hope that JR gets the hint and claims that he picked Benz and Benz didn't die. Worst case scenario, Town doesn't believe JR. They kill JR. Totally fine. Best case scenario, they kill Benz. And to my understanding, Benz is good. Benz could be a faux pas, but that would count as 2 good people dying. So I'm hoping that happens.
All right, so yourself. Okay, and I think you can stay here, and we'll do your other pick.
Cool. There's no way Kim Patsu has been playing me this far. Oh, and Colson claimed Washer Woman, and Colson was willing to out that out. So I don't believe Colson is the rank. Colson
it is. All right, so we've got no Leviathan death. We could, if we Harpy Mad kill Bence tonight, we throw a wrench in Juan's plan, and Bence gets a Ravenkeeper pick. And it looks like JR picked the Ravenkeeper.
I think, though, if Bence picks Juan and they lose because of it, I think Juan rightfully.
Yeah. I'm just saying, it's a possibility. We can kill Bence at this point.
I know, but I think letting Evil run their plan tomorrow is probably better.
All right. I tried to do the fun thing.
I know you did. So their hopes really land on Lexi, right? That's really the good's only way out of this. Because both Lennigan and Bence
give Lexi next after the. So it was Steve, Dave, JR. I think we give Lexi to Kimpatsu.
I haven't seen Kimpatsu do much with their information yet.
I think you need a few of them before you can really deduce what you're getting. Yeah, Dave did choose to keep it on Bence.
Also, Juan just told Steve, I went preacher. JR tonight is JR's my Boffa candidate. JR dies, and JR was just like.
Mm-hmm.
So
chat, before we wake up, I'm gonna go tell Kimpatsu Lexi. But how do we feel about this Bence situation? Are we killing? You've got 3 options: kill tonight, kill tomorrow, or leave alive to seem evil, and then let them execute. Those are your 3 choices.
It's just.
Let them execute. Is that... Yeah. Here, let's tell Kimpatsu, and then we'll talk about it more while we get more opinions.
Oh, not bad. That's lovely.
You're seeing another person. You're seeing Lexi.
Lexi. All right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely think not killing seems more suspect, and letting them execute is that. I mean, I guess it is the Harpies kill. That's their prerogative. If they kill Bence tomorrow, that's it. Game over. I mean, Brian's definitely breaking. Brian's already. You can tell Brian's determined that this is broken. Bryant is going to be nothing but Bence's good tomorrow. We know that 1000%. So it's whether we want to kill Bence as a harpy kill, which is not execution, or let them execute being, pretty determined that he's evil, and then Leviathan wins. Those are our avenues. I hate when I have to decide game-winning things. Things that feel like it will lose the game. Put a little token there for my.
Dave picked Bence. So I think Dave wants them Bence alive.
You think? Well, I mean, because if I suppose Dave would want Bence to seem evil, so they execute. That would be Dave's choice. Yeah. You're not a fan of harpy kills at night. I would keep him alive. I'm seeing a few more of let them execute, keep him alive. So I'm. Yeah, I know, I agree. It's an evil ability. I'm gonna say Bence lives. Brian's
and it backs up JR and Juan's play too, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying it is a very, and Dave, it worked out well. It's a very strong evil thing because there's a good chance they execute Benson in the game. But yeah, let's go day 4. Leviathan. Morning, town. You're all alive.
It's good. Day
not
4.
Some of you are still dead, but
of the lycanthrope game.
Oh,
I'm confirmed.
So is Bence. Bence is good. Didn't die.
All right.
And you've been busy all day, every day so far.
You solve the game, Steve. I got shit to do. All right. What?
I know.
I heard you're the amnesiac who picked me at some point.
I picked you on the first night.
Okay. What happened?
Nothing.
Nothing happened.
I was hoping nothing. And the other person I've picked also, as far as I know, didn't have anything visibly happen to them.
Interesting. What have you questioned? Are you close?
I'm dead.
True. I'd forgotten about that.
Yeah, that's the worst part about it. So I asked if the person I picked has some sort of like death trigger type thing, like, I pick a player, they die, something.
See, my brain is hurting.
No, okay. If I picked Bence and it didn't go through, could Bence be the harpy? Would Bence stick Harpy Madness on himself?
Oh, he could absolutely do Harpy Madness on himself. That's the funniest.
But that would still make Coulson the demon.
Yeah.
In the world.
Yeah.
So that's what we should do.
I don't mind killing Coulson.
Okay. That's where I'm leaning to. However, bleh.
I mean, I would get his life insurance, so wait, no I wouldn't. Because I'm already dead.
Yeah, it's a blank for me. I don't know anything about you.
And do you have a blank on me?
Yeah.
I basically hard claim farming middle of town.
Oh, I missed that. Now I got all blue tokens. Great. Yeah, no, I'm the balloonist. It was Steve, Dave, JR, then Lexi.
Steve, Dave, JR, Lexi. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That kind of makes, if Steve is townsfolk, Dave is outsider, then JR Lexi must not be evil, but I guess one evil among them.
I mean, I could get townsfolk, outsider, townsfolk.
So either one of the two is evil or Bence is a football.
I think that makes me want to
go after Bence at this point.
That makes me want to go for Coulson.
Why not JR?
I also
sorry, Dave. Lexi.
Okay.
JR, who'd you pick?
Lexi's someone we haven't been discussing much.
I think JR might be the Leviathan with the buff.
Yeah, Bence being the
lycanthrope
frame.
ability.
We definitely could.
I'm not the Leviathan. I'm the lycanthrope.
Okay, I've got
He did not
one
die.
person I trust here.
Welcome back.
Is it Ben's?
Feel free to do anything before I open nominations. JR?
He broke it.
I picked Ben's last night.
Yep.
Ben's did not die. This motivates me to want to go for Coulson today, honestly. But yeah.
I think
It's
this is
just-
good, so JR is just evil here.
I think JR is evil.
I think JR is evil.
Ben's
do
is,
too.
There's
if
almost
you-
guaranteed an evil between Ben's and JR.
Ben's is surely good, and you chose Ben's, and Ben's didn't die, so you can't be the lycanthrope. You can be the drunk, I guess, or the hermit.
If
You
Maybe
can't
the
be
faux
the
pas.
drunk
if it
hermit.
can build a world where JR is good and actually the lycanthrope without being a buffin of lycanthrope, then I'm the faux pas and I will
could
be
be the
a
faux pas.
safe execution.
You could be the faux pas. But that's
I just the Coulson Benz being on the same team, Jeff being the marionette thing is just looking too good for me right now. That's all I'm saying. Like that's where I'm coming from.
Nominations are
The-
over.
they could
The
all three be good.
confirmation with Coulson went. Coulson came to me, told me that I was seen by the washerwoman, and as this role, I confirmed that yes, that is what I am, and I believe Lenigan should be able to back up that Coulson told Lenigan the same role.
And I was honest and declined that I was not that role when Coulson came to me.
Yep.
Lexi?
Can I also here guess Coulson as the demon, Benson, Jeff as minions?
Heard.
Thank you.
And Patsy?
I just want to put my information out in town. Most people know this already. I am the balloonist, and my knights in order are Steve, Dave, JR, Lexi.
And it makes it even seem that JR is even more evil there.
Yeah, JR and Lexi shouldn't be seen next to each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless one of us is drunk.
Yeah.
But it could just be an even because I know neither one of them's an outsider, so there's a 2/3 chance that. And Steve's already dead, so there's actually 2/3 chance that JR is just evil.
Lexi and I hard claimed to each other immediately on day one, also. So
I think JR's like Leviathan, just trying to frame Ben's.
I do have a question. Juan, you claimed philosopher, right?
That is correct.
Have you chosen an ability yet?
I have. 2 people in the room know my ability. 3, I think, now.
Did you go Pixie?
Nominations today?
Good.
I did not go Pixie.
There's a chance JR might be the boffin with Lexi as the demon.
Yeah.
Coulson?
And they
Also
talk
JR.
day one to coordinate that.
Nominates JR?
I mean, JR is pushing a world where I'm evil, and I think I'm pretty sure JR is evil. I don't think the lycanthrope kills add up, and the balloonist information doesn't add up on JR. I mean, it is always possible JR is a hermit that's screwing everything up, but if he is a hermit, hopefully we can execute him without losing the game, and otherwise I think he's evil. So
If he's the hermit, we shouldn't have kills at night, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
If they
Yeah.
drew the Lycan token and they're the drunk, then there is no boffin ability.
no.
JR.
I am the lycanthrope. I killed Tiffy. I killed Steve. Benz did not die after I picked Benz. I put together that world. I think it makes sense to an extent. I think that Alcihirgus was probably real, though, which makes me confused. I am concerned that if that world is not true and Jeff is good, that we are going to lose the game right now. So I would not do this for that reason, but other than that, whatever.
There is a world where JR's the Lycan, but Lexi's the actual hermit, and which why Alcihirgus didn't prop. But there's also a world where Lexi's just the Leviathan.
Lexi
Alright,
told me something
4
else.
votes with JR on the block.
Even the balloonist information, there's a world where Dave's just the Leviathan, right?
Yeah,
Honest-
that's
But Lexi and JR both can't be townsfolk.
This is an excessive
No
number.
problem.
Honestly,
And Dave
honestly
and
to
JR
me, with
can't both
the
be.
6
With
is
with
enough.
Lenigan.
JR is marked.
with Lenigan not
I'll
voting to me, this
nominate
looks like
You said Coulson? Correct.
I can't be JR's marionette if there's a harpy in play and a boffin in play.
JR.
I'm not evil. If Jeff was good, we will lose the game right now.
Coulson.
Yeah, there is a chance we could lose the game. I don't know. JR could be good, I guess, but I think JR is evil and we should leave it where it is.
Yeah, I'd be more apt to do this to lift if JR had picked himself last night.
All right, 6
True,
will die,
yeah.
7 to move to Coulson.
Like, I kind of feel like that's a Leviathan that realized they could have picked themselves but can't.
Also, I think it might be that Lanigan is a minion that is using the former bluff.
One's
and then
not enough.
JR,
Still on JR.
JR had to come up with a reason why Lanigan didn't immediately get former.
Okay.
Bluff.
If
I
we
trust
think,
that world, Vince.
well, I can't be the hermit or the yeah, I can't be the hermit.
That's
But I'm
correct,
gonna
Messi.
do I still have to pick?
Who's
Yep.
chaos?
Okay. Make an arbitrary pick. It'll be so fun.
Just keep picking me.
Pick
Yeah.
Linigan.
At some point I will die.
It's not gonna do anything. I'm not the hermit. My ability worked.
Any other nominations before I close the day?
Pick Linigan.
5, 3, 1. JR is executed and dies.
I'm gonna claim Moonchild arbitrarily because this won't do anything. And sure, I'll pick Lanigan. Great.
Yay.
Bird, good night.
Fine.
Oh,
I'm so annoyed.
Good night means
Jeff?
one of Jeff or JR is evil.
Welp.
So I think with them killing JR, I definitely keep Bence alive just because
Yeah.
it's the other suspicion.
Juan is completely bullied. There's not even a lick of suspicion about him.
All right, so we lose our Lycan. Yeah, right at this point, it's just Juan getting another good executed. And tomorrow's day 5, so
Mhm.
there's that.
So Juan, who's got one? One can legally pick.
We can kill Bence tonight if we want it to seem, but Jared's claiming Lycan, so we want to seem like the Lycan died. What do we want to do here, chat? There's so many options.
So if we do kill Benz, we need to do it after. Ooh,
I think we kill Coulson tomorrow.
yeah, but I'm trying to think because Juan's still got to make a pick, right?
Juan's
He's
gonna
got-
make the Ravenkeeper farmer pick, but real quick, let's get Dave.
All right, I'm gonna move it to sell as JR. I'm gonna pick myself to be mad at Lexi.
Yourself mad as Lexi. Is there a play you're gonna be making there that you're hoping happens?
No, all I'm doing is trying to hide the Harpy madness to make it seem like JR might have just been the Harpy.
Okay.
That's
You're
the-
mad that Lexi's evil.
Thank you.
And begins. Just want to check in that he wasn't just gonna like break and try to get some people killed. All right. I think no night deaths is best. I'm just saying it's an option. We have to weigh out the options. All right, let's get one pick. Hello.
Hello.
Need you to pick a good player different from last night.
Yeah, I'm gonna trust Kimpatsu. If Kimpatsu's lying to me and Kimpatsu's watching this video on demand, then you are actually the Ravenkeeper or the farmer. Kimpatsu, you played me. You played me. But I'm gonna pick you.
Pick a different player.
Have I picked Kimpatsu before? Oh, Kimpatsu's. Wait, what? Kimpatsu's dead? Or did I pick Kimpatsu? I may have picked Kimpatsu. Oh shit. That leaves me with Benza, Lexi, and Lenigan. Jesus Christ. Okay, Lenigan, JR thinks Lenigan is the farmer. Benza is the High Priestess, and Lexi is the Elsa here. Benza's looking evil. Right? Lexi Benza. I'm gonna flip a coin. Do I have a coin? I don't have a coin. Roll 1d6. 1, 2, 3, Benza. 4, 5, 6, Lexi. 6, Lexi.
Lexi does, thank you. 6. 6 will die. 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 So I chose to register Kimpatsu as a recluse there because they are the hermit. Or didn't choose to register as a recluse. I chose to register evil for the recluse.
Yep.
Because I tried to give good a chance there. Like I needed Juan to try to pick the Raven Keeper or Farmer. So there was, picked Lexi. What can you do? I tried.
No, that was, if someone watches back, you gave an honest effort. It's more help than I think good deserves, given that was an outside.
Yeah, we got lucky there. Seriously. Okay. 50% chance there, but All right. We didn't pick Farmer, didn't keep Raven Keeper. Who do we want to show? Kimpatsu. We just saw
Show Bence, I think.
We show
Lexi's trusted.
Yeah.
Or do we show Coulson? Let's show Coulson.
I think Coulson's the bigger target for them right now. So maybe, we show Coulson.
Well, I get, so is that using, here's a philosophical, right? So I think there's showing Bence as probably evil, because I think people believe Lexi is good. Showing Bence as probably evil is less damning for good.
A little bit, and they've pushed on Coulson a little bit more, from my perspective. Maybe that's
right. But I'm saying is it putting too much evil on Coulson and selling good completely up the river versus an outsider which should be unhelpful, which is like pick Bence and it'd be so slightly more confusion.
You think Bence is more confusion than Coulson?
I think Coulson, if seen as by the balloonist, is confirmation. Well, because actually, let's think about this. So they think we show JR. They think JR is the Boffin or the Harpy. They think there's a minion.
I think the Harpy.
Yeah, we showed Lexi, who people think is the townsfolk. So Bence would either have to be an outsider. Oh no, it just has to be different than last time, right?
Well, it doesn't because they're drunk, but yes.
Right. Yes. So yeah, I think we just showed Bence as either evil or an outsider.
Well, we're just saying the name, so it's.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you think
could learn themselves? That's true low in life.
Yeah, they can learn themselves.
We could also point, because the balloonist has to see alive people, right? No, just a player.
What does 4 mean? Does that 1, 2, 3? So is that 1, 2? Lenigan? Lenigan wasn't even a choice. Did we show Lenigan? That's weird. No one said anything about Lenigan.
We should show someone dead and give Kimpatsu. Hopefully they figure out they're drunk, and that might clear up a world for them.
For what? I'm sorry.
Show Kimpatsu a dead player, and maybe that clears up a world that she figured out she's drunk, and maybe that helps good a smidge.
I tried to help good there.
Fair enough.
She did get sober. First, we got Steve, and then we got Dave. That was a sober townsfolk to minion. I know it's like, the first to second's not like the biggest, but
let's just show herself.
Herself. I feel like that's the least fun, but all right.
No, look. Your game.
Hello.
What am I learning?
You learn Kimpatsu.
I learned myself. Oh, that's good. I'm glad that I'm confirming that I'm in the game. That's super helpful. Thank you.
Miss the old balloonist, if I'm being totally honest.
Left remark on the game.
Thanks, babe.
All right. I think I get the vibe that Kimpatsu feels the same way about new balloonists as I do, where it's like with it being able to switch back and forth. I get old balloonist was very strong. I get it. But I think this one is just almost unhelpful. And so a lot of people feel it's just unhelpful. That's me. That's my opinion. But
in chat, Kimpatsu to Juan. Oh, I didn't like that.
All right. So, go back through. Harpy, hiding it. No deaths. Didn't pick Farmer Ravenkeeper. balloonists saw themselves. Day 5. Let's go.
An amnesiac. Why would you do that day 2?
I thought he was bluffing.
Good morning to no deaths.
It's day 5 of a Leviathan game. Hooray! We made
Anyone like
it.
to break Harpy Madness?
Brian, are you Harpy Man?
Nope. Is anybody else?
Nope.
What do you think, Juan?
I think Juan's the harpy.
Come on, I wanted that conversation.
Just in case anyone is unaware, I'm the Raven Keeper.
That checks out.
I assumed you weren't the
That's
priest.
what I had you down as since like day 3.
Yeah. Just in case anyone is aware, I'm the High Priest. I mean, I'm the Pixie.
And
Who's
did you get
the-
information, Jeff?
Who was the last balloon?
Wait,
Who
what?
was the last balloon, Kim?
I don't like who I was given as the last balloonist pick.
Who are you
Who is
then?
I
Who is
was
it?
told myself.
Oh,
Wait, what was your previous day? Previous was Lexi, right?
That was me.
Yeah. Which is
That
why I
means
don't
Lexi's
like
probably
that.
evil then.
Do you think
Although
you could
Lexi
be
could
wrong?
just be an outsider. Lexi, they're
I could be the
evil,
hermit.
or
Yeah.
but they're not a townsfolk.
I don't have a claim from Lexi or Leonard.
Okay. I genuinely
yeah.
believe that I'm the Hermit, so I think that. Oh man.
If you're the hermit, then
I mean,
Lexi has to be evil.
To everyone
Yeah,
that
yeah.
missed it,
But Lexi,
I
if you're
basically...
good, then Jeff has to be evil.
Yeah. Well, like, okay, so
Hold on.
This might be
Letting
a
was trying to get a word in edge.
Yeah, for
I'm
everyone
sorry,
that missed it, like day 3, I basically told the entire town in public when everyone was here that I'm the farmer.
Okay.
So you're sticking with that? Like people say that a lot.
I do
I don't
say
think
that a
Lenny-
lot, and I
Lenny
can add a 7th row on my list of times that I've been executed as farmer on final day and lose the game. Thank you very much. And
Lenny,
if that
I think-
happens, I hope you believe that I made a vow not to bluff farmer as demon.
Lenigan is, I think Lenigan has to be good here, but I really don't see like.
There's
Balloonists
Lenigan's
seeing
gonna be
themselves,
evil, but they're not. I don't.
Yeah,
think
I don't like it, Lexi.
right? That.
I think the world right now is Jr. Boffin giving Lexi the ability.
yeah.
Lexi could be the
I mean,
demon.
All my guess was right, and I am just a hermit.
Either Juan
Yeah.
is the harpy.
If you're the hermit, then Jeff's an
Juan
outsider, and then
is-
Jr. would
Now,
still be a
if you're
townsfolk.
if you're the hermit, that makes the balloonist information make sense. Because then it would have just been townsfolk, outsider, townsfolk, outsider, townsfolk, right?
That would mean Jeff is evil,
Okay, so
which
Dave
makes
is,
Coulson
Or Jeff,
demon. Which
yeah,
means
yeah,
basically
that-
we're Lexi versus Coulson.
Yeah.
Dave is confirmed good,
Awesome.
right?
How's Dave
Welcome
confirmed good?
back
How's Dave confirmed anything?
to
Only face
I'm not-
up.
Yeah, but there could be a
Look at
drunk
two
and a
first
hermit.
down.
I'm going
Yeah.
over nominations in a second before I let people do some more public chatting or claiming anything. Then it's, again, day 5. 1.
I would like to do some public claiming. I'm gonna claim I am the Philo. I win preacher. I told Kibatsun I won that, or day 1, I guess, so as to make sure that somebody had my hard claim of what I did. Also, is everybody frozen? Is my cam frozen?
No,
It's you.
you're fine.
No, you're good.
Oh, okay.
I can see
Okay,
you.
cool.
Just listening.
Yeah, everybody's just like, okay. So, and then my first night I picked Evil Steve. I liked Evil Steve, and I said I'm a Philo that has no chosen yet, because evidently didn't want to out that I'm the preacher to the first person I picked in case they were the minion, but they died, so I trust them. Then I picked Jeff, then I picked Coulson, then I picked JR. That was the night where JR claimed to have picked Benza. It could be that JR is just a lycanthrope and actually Benza's evil. It could be that JR realized their demon didn't have an ability anymore because I had preached JR and JR just backed into selecting someone else. Although at that point JR could have selected somebody else, I guess, because Benza was already sus. Whatever. Night 5 I picked Benza, which is why Bryant is asking if anyone was Harpy mad, because Bryant has been Harpy locked so far up until Benza was picked.
And honestly, if anybody's Harpy mad, it's best to break it and like weed out a couple demon candidates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Benz was the harpy, then I
I
would mean
would
Coulson
believe
demon,
And
Ben's
Coulson is
harpy,
likely demon.
and then Jeff marionette.
Yep.
Yeah, but then what's up with Lexi? Is
I'm the
Lexi-
hermit in that world.
Ben?
Yeah.
I have nominations
I
open.
mean, Lexi,
If everybody's done, then I will open nominations.
Lexi would be the hermit.
I
just
would like
draw.
to nominate Lexi.
Sure thing. Why?
So, as it just been summed up, basically it's a 50-50 between the world where Coulson is the demon or Lexi is the demon. Considering that Coulson cold called my role and Coulson evil world requires me to be evil, I'm nominating Lexi here. I know that I'm good, I'm the Raven Keeper, I never died, I never been picked by the Leviathan. I think that the JR Boffin Lexi Leviathan world works. Also, considering only Bryant's been Harpy mad this entire game, it's possible that Bryant is just the Harpy. But that's the best I got here.
Lexi?
I think the balloonist info is blowing my mind.
Yeah,
I think
same here, Lexi.
I am also struggling to build a second evil team that doesn't include Coulson and Bence, and I agree that I am in that world. Just the balloonist seeing my name suggests that either I am the Leviathan or my info was right.
Yeah, that's the hard part.
It's all vibes based.
All right. 4 votes to put Lexi on the block.
There's not poison, but there Compatsu could be the drunk or whatever.
True.
Could be.
If Gimpats's information is wrong, then
6 is a lot.
This is
though, here.
enough. Lexi is marked.
I would like to vote on Coulson.
Can I also here guess Bence as the demon, Jeff and Coulson as minions? Wait, no, I fucked it.
Third.
Could I nominate Coulson, please?
You sure can. Why are we doing that?
I think the world where I'm the hermit makes most sense, and honestly, I think that's it. That's all I got.
Coulson, your defense.
Yeah, I guess. So in my world, Juan's info is made up, so I assume Juan is the other evil team member. So I think you either have to believe that Bent and I are good together or we're evil together, and I just think the odds are we're good together. So it's up to town at this point. I think 6 votes is a lot on Lexi. I think we're good here.
It will be hard to beat.
I feel like Bence, Jeff claiming High Priestess, and Coulson claiming Washerwoman, confirming one of them is where I'm leaning.
6 will tie. 7 to put Coulson.
I mean, this explains the Jeff Tiffy thing, right?
The thing I have problem with is if it's Coulson, then the balloonist would not have seen a single evil after
let it
the
tie,
rest of the
though.
marionette.
Yeah, let's not tie it.
4 is not enough. Anybody else?
Problem is, it could also be Juan, right? I don't know of anything actually clearing Juan from being the demon.
I mean, same thing with Madigan.
Jerry is
Dave.
almost certainly a minion, and then so we have not minion townsfolk in the bonus information, so that would make Lexi either demon or outsider. So this is basically our best bet.
Yeah. Or Kimpatsu's. I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it on
I'll
Lexi.
close the day in 5.
Yeah.
What a great, good leaning script this is.
3, 1. Lexi is executed and dies. Your game is over.
Those strips were like, most
People has 1. Oh, where to start with this game? Where to start? We'll start. We'll start with Kim Patsu, your hermit,
Oh.
who saw a balloonist as the drunk, and got Evil Steve, your amnesiac, whose ability was choose a player. They cannot die. Choose a player. If good, they cannot die until you choose the next player. Didn't get there. Didn't get to save anybody, but could have been good for those good executions. You saw Dave B, your harpy. Dave B was making Bryant your preacher mad the whole time at Bence, your raven keeper. Then switched it to himself at Lexi, your Alcihir. Then Kimpatsu, you saw JR the Boffin. That was giving Juan your Leviathan, the lycanthrope ability, making all of those lycanthrope kills. And the other picks Juan was making was for your Ravenkeeper and your Farmer Lenigan. Managed to not pick any of those. Although Juan did try to pick Kimpatsu, registered as evil with the recluse to try to get Juan to pick the.
I thought I had just picked Kimpatsu before and I had forgotten about it.
We had Tiffy, your high priestess, who was told to go see Jeff, their pixie, but Jeff, Chat, and I agreed that claiming Alsahir and making your Alsahir guest that first day was not very high priestess of you.
Okay. All right.
Listen, your washerwoman who saw Benster, Ravenkeeper, or Lenigan.
That feels mean.
Good leading script, say what?
It's within the rules, but it's also mean.
Yeah, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine.
Well, I don't joke around when I claim farmer. I don't like to do it.
I wanted everybody to think Lenigan was my marionette, and I was doing a very bad job at hiding it.
Yeah.
Oh, Cam, as soon as you told me your third name, I was like, oh shit, I know exactly who the hermit is.
I was considering it for a moment, JR, but then I thought, like, if you are the demon, you need to have a boffin and a harpy, and I cannot be the marionette.
True.
Yeah.
I'm just happy that JR was literally like, I think either day 1 or early day 2, it's straight up just said like, Lenigan is the farmer, don't ever pick Lenigan. I'm like, cool, perfect. 1-2.
Great. Yeah, that was a fun game of trying to get everyone to focus on me for 4 days.
That's the point, as a minion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but it's good minianing.
It was well done.
Yeah. Totally well
Everybody.
balanced. Totally,
Good job.
in favor of every player equally. Very good.
Everybody, thanks for playing. We're going to go to a break. Be back in a minute.
I gotta run for work.
All right.
Thanks
Bye.
for playing.
Right. Juan, who were your...
All right, chat. I'm going to talk to Courtney and see if we're going to run another game. That one ran pretty long for Cozy. If we do come back, we'll probably relatively quick one at that. So give us a few minutes to take a break. That was a very long game. A little bit. Okay. All right, everybody, welcome back. For game 2, we're going to play a quick TB, and I'm going to be in the storyteller seat, player seat. Hopefully get a good win under the belt. I'm feeling, but I really want to play Butler. I just want to do some goofs and gags. But while we wait, because I think we're going to try and squeeze in one more person. Oh, Quinn will be joining us. So while we wait for Quinn, let's play Guess the Angle. Okay, so this is an angle. You have to guess. Closest wins. See how quickly we can get it. I need to see some numbers in chat. Ooh, say 93, 92, 91. Let's pick a 92 right in the mid. Higher than 92. So, I think it's clockwise. So it should be closer to 2. Look, you guys have to be clear about this. I should not pick this because I am so horribly bad at math. I failed calc 4 times in college before I finally gave up and dropped my CS major, so I'm like the worst person. 260 from Sergey. 260. Higher than 260. You see lots of 268s. Wow, on the nose. Also, it's cheating if you go to the website and figure it out yourself first. See one more. Ooh, a little one. What are we thinking? He's 16, 17, 27. J-Dog, I think you're 27. Lower than 27. Nisio said 16. Okay, between 27 and 16. Lind, I think it's even numbers as in... I guess I interpret that as whole numbers. $23 sounds good, Sergey. Higher than 23. It's our last guess. We got to get it on the nose. Or Puny Human in YouTube said 6. Let's take 26. Oh, it was 24. Lind, you were right. All right, we got a last person. All right. Let's do a quick guess this house. This is my favorite game. Okay, we are in Mokena, Illinois. It is a Midwestern state, so it's gonna be cheaper. But this is all we have to go on to start with. Nicely landscaped ranch, it looks like. What are you thinking? What are we thinking? We need a home price. 370 from Stupid Hellfish? That seems plausible. I can see that. I'm going to guess it's probably a little higher than this, but... Yep, a little higher. So it looks like it's been renovated. Oh, no, this is all state. This is all, like, app staging shit. So this is probably just... I mean, trim looks in good shape. Oh, yeah, sorry, we're guessing... Yes, Alecus, we're guessing the angle of this house. Rock and roll. I'll take the 5. Let's see if we can find like an upper bound, maybe. Oh, higher than 500. It's on. So it just sold. Big kitchen. Nice skylight up here. Higher than 5. So how far is McCain? Oh, McCain is a Chicago suburb, so it may be a little more expensive. Need to see with a 650. 1. All right, between 5 and 650. 5 bed, 5 baths. Damn. Okay, that's a big house. Bigger than it looks. So Chicago suburb, it's gonna be a little more expensive. I don't know much about that neighborhood, so we gotta get back to the game. So I'm gonna do like 5 in the middle with the 575. Oh, yeah, 600. Oh, holy shit, it has an indoor pool. Guys, I think I figured out why it's so expensive. Really like burying that lead. Oh my god, it's a fucking compound. Holy shit. God damn. All right. Oh, we're the Baron. Even better. That's a fucking crazy house.
Fair. That's fair.
All right, everybody say hi to chat.
Handmaiden this. I just realized I look like a handmaid in this outfit.
Yeah, that's fine.
Dave,
God is
Sandstorm,
great. God is good.
Thank you for the Prime sub.
Woo.
Welcome back, everyone. Say hi to chat.
That's your money.
Hi,
Hi, chat.
Hi, chat. Hi, Mike.
We just played Guess the House, where we found out at the very last picture that the house had an indoor pool, and we were very far off.
All right.
Critical picture.
You ready to go?
Let's do it.
Good night.
Can I have a different role, please?
It's okay because Capelli ended up taking the.
Okay, we can trade Lexi.
Yeah.
We gotta have Capelli back on stream. That was such a fun stream.
I probably could get him. I don't know. But Capelli ended up taking the fortune teller bluff, and Atreus ended up taking the quote unquote snake charmer bluff.
Oh my god. That's such a like I love that you did that. Which it's insane and I love it.
Yeah, the storytellers were too. They were like, we want to make sure you know that your bluffs are actually. And I was like, yeah, I know. Okay, so you're just doing this to fuck with your minions. Yes, I am just doing this to fuck with my minions.
Not even to fuck with them. It's not even to fuck with them. It's just like in case I have to say I'm the snake charmer. Like,
Jesus Christ, it sounded so loud.
Oh man.
That's such a next level thing, and I'm stealing it. Lex, and then again, you didn't hear that.
Thank you, thank you.
Huh?
Yes, they were convinced that you were like, oh, we might do a damsel guess on Jeff. Or no, we're not going to do a damsel guess on Jeff. I think we were talking about who was the damsel. I was like, well, Jeff could be a possibility. Well, no, Jeff can't be. Jeff's the chef. Jeff's not the chef.
That was really
So we
fun.
can't claim
Like, just
outside.
going, yeah, I'm the chef with a 0, and then
Because
literally
software
no
and
one
play.
ever pushing back on it for any reason, and just I could have
What are we claiming,
stayed that
chat?
entire game.
What's our
and
3
not
gonna
saved
be?
the mutant. It would
I
have been
really
awesome.
should have jumped.
I think I'll
You should have.
I should have jumped.
I'll do probably mayor in a top 4.
Oh man.
Mayor, librarian.
Whoa, Lexi, how much did that package cost to ship?
Or I should have jumped to the lunatic when they told me to pick them.
There was a point where I forget who I was.
Maybe
talking
maybe I'll
to,
play
but
reckless and just
and he said,
yeah, I
that,
think that's a great idea.
you could
Shellfish.
be-
I think we'll just play.
you could be drunk or something, He said something, and I said, yeah, you're right. That kind of makes me think I might be the drunk. And then I thought in my head like, oh shit, that's claiming outsider. And so like the next message was, I don't really like thinking about words where I'm drunk though. Like I'm just not even considering it. Like I'm not drunk.
Chef.
Like I went back and saw it in hands. They were like this close to killing me.
They were.
Say chef 2, just to really like recluse minion demon. Hey, Puny Human, thanks for the YouTube
That script was
inscription.
catfishing.
Oh, that was catfishing. Yeah.
Because
I'm not. YouTube's made some streaming changes that I'm not.
And I had the most cursed interaction in catfishing that I've ever had.
Go on.
So day 2, or day 1, town executed the grandmother.
Okay.
That night, the pit hag turned the grandmother into the Fangu.
Wait, the executed grandmother?
The executed grandmother. And I double checked this interaction. So, the cannibal gained the Fangu ability.
Okay.
Checks out.
Did they do this on purpose?
No, they'd never been. I don't even think they'd ever seen Pit Hag on a script before. I was running Pit Hag for a bunch, like a large group of people who had no business playing catfishing at. Yeah, I ran catfishing for a large group who had no business playing catfishing at 2 in the morning on Friday morning.
Oh my god.
Oh, girl.
It was a
And
scheduled
somehow
thing.
the cannibal ended up with the Fangu ability?
The cannibal ended up with the Fangu ability.
That's amazing. I love that.
Yes. So I woke the cannibal up and gave them a pick. Had they picked an outsider, that outsider would have become an evil Fangu. Now, because the pit hag did make a new demon, deaths are still arbitrary.
But you would have let it happen.
I would have let it happen.
That's wild.
Morning town, I have died. You have a demon loose. Find them, kill them, or they'll kill you.
You're the recluse.
Why do I have an empath 1? Quinn.
Evil Steve's probably evil. I'm the librarian who saw you in a recluse ping.
Okay, great. Well, good, because I'm actually the recluse. I was going to see if I could explain your empath 1 first. Ha ha ha. Neat.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Love that for us.
Wait, how do you know I had an empath 1?
Just a lucky guess.
Now I'm worried you're the spy. Shit.
Wouldn't that be crazy though if I showed up as the spy? I was like, told you your empath number back to you. Also, Courtney would never register me as good or as evil as the spy. I am just the recluse. I really just assumed one of you.
No, because the issue is that the other person in my ping is Ben, so I low-key do have an empath 1. So
Oh, that's funny.
Might be the spy, Mike.
That's okay, but I am the recluse.
Okay. Goodbye, Mike.
Bye. Hello.
You've been fortune teller checked with a no. So
I've been claiming recluse, so.
Ooh, I was gonna say I'll just star pass to you, but now I don't think I should.
No, you should not do that. Okay, bye.
Okay, well, you want the bluffs?
Oh, I'm the Baron, and I don't think they matter at this point.
Oh, okay, they really don't matter then. Investigator Ravenkeeper Virgin, if it matters to you, but yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, good. There's no Virgin to find. Steve, explain to me why I have an empath 1.
Hi, chat. Wait, what?
Yeah, explain to me why I have an empath 1. Because I have a claim for
You
Coulson.
have an empath 1.
Yep.
Well, that's easily explained by the fact that I'm an investigator with a ping on you, Mike.
Interesting.
It's very interesting.
I'm either the spy or the recluse, so you're without.
You're either the spy or the recluse.
Yeah.
You're not the spy.
Sorry, empath with a 1.
Mike, you're definitely the spy.
No, I can't be the
doesn't
spy.
Make sense. Why would you be the spy?
I know,
shit.
it's
okay.
I can't be the spy. I'm the empath with a 1.
Because you echoed my own information back to me.
Yeah, it's actually happened twice, which is really weird. It happened to Quinn too.
It happened to Quinn too?
Yeah.
But if you were really a spy, wouldn't you not register to the empath?
I don't know. Courtney's mean. She doesn't like me having fun.
Courtney just knows you so well.
Yeah.
Huh. I will believe. I'll cover for you. You can be the empath with a 1, and we should kill Quinn.
Yeah, I think so. That's great.
I'm in. You've convinced me. You've gaslit me into not believing my own information.
That's not what gaslighting is, but I've convinced you.
If you've convinced me that my own information is not real when it is, that is gaslighting.
I mean, you could be the drunk, but
Am I? I'll trust you.
I don't
That's
know.
why. You know.
No,
you know more
I'm the
than I do.
recluse. Bye.
That was fun.
What's it though?
I thought it was
all,
fun.
all I feel like all I've done is harmed my reputation.
It wasn't that high to begin with.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about it, Mike.
All right, you know what? We don't need to be like taking pot shots. All right. Lexi,
Oh my
I need you to
God.
Vince. I need you to explain to me why I have an empath 1 between my neighbors. Why isn't it you, Vince? Why aren't you evil?
No, because I'm good.
Hmm.
Sorry, I'm just
Fair enough.
not confirmed. I have a fortune teller know on you, so I'm going to trust you.
Very interesting, given that I'm the recluse.
You are the second recluse I have.
Oh, that's awkward.
I have I have Butler and the Saint as well, so this is probably a foreign game. But
well,
are you actually claiming recluse?
Yeah, I am the recluse. I'm really shocked I didn't show up at a fortune teller. So your other pick might be the demon, or you pick the spy and the recluse at the same time. Oh no, so you said it's a pairing.
Yeah, I mean I could be the drunk.
Fair enough.
I'm actually not. But
Shut
Well, yeah. Feel free to say or anything like that, but nominations are open. Mike?
I'd like to make an announcement. I'm an empath with a 1 between one of my neighbors.
That is literally
off.
impossible.
Nominate Mike.
I love this.
Quinn nominates Mike. Tell us why.
I'm a librarian who saw a recluse between Mike and Ben's. Mike immediately, when I said you're the recluse, said, explain the empath 1. And I said, I'm a librarian, you're the recluse ping. He said, yes, I just wanted to see what your empath 1 was. He couldn't have possibly known that my other librarian ping was Ben's, which is a librarian 1. I think he's the spy. I've heard from 2 other people that Mike is very likely the spy. Mike should die.
Mike?
That's not untrue, but I think Quinn has the order out of order. I came to Quinn, and the first thing I said was explain my empath 1, knowing that I am the recluse, and that Quinn was probably my empath neighbor. Get it out ahead of time. I've also been seen as a fortune teller, no, which is weird. So, yeah, I don't know, do that as you will, but I am good, and I think probably one of my neighbors is evil. Probably Steve.
Because I've also been seeing a fortune teller now.
I don't know. I don't think I talked to the fortune teller. I was told the ping.
All right, 5 votes put Mike on the block.
I think that would imply that the fortune teller know is between you two.
No.
I won't overvote this out of respect for Mike.
Yeah, there's a lot of hands up.
I will say that
Five's enough.
recluse is a hard double claim on my claim currently.
That's interesting. I did.
Yeah.
This is gonna sound weird, but I was the investigator that saw Mike as the spy. So
Michael nominates Steve.
Mike nominates Steve. Why?
As I said, I'm an empath with a 1, and I feel like this is a frame job. Steve is building up a world where it's trusted, and I just think we should get Steve instead.
Steve.
I've already been cleared by a different ping. Sorry, Mike.
I got cleared by a fortune teller, and apparently I'm still on the block. Yeah, very suspicious.
5 will tie. 6 to put Steve.
Jeff, I need you to vote on this.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Yarf.
Don't worry, I will tie this.
Can't do it.
Oh my god. Well, from my conversation today, it's a Baron game and not a spy game, so I think that's
Not
quite
enough.
suspicious of Steve.
Interesting.
Tiffy nominates Yarf.
Tiffy nominates Jeff. Tell us why.
Yarf, how I pronounce it, is looking kind of evil over there. Claimed chef to me, even though he said he's not the chef. Let's get him, boys. Mike is also just good.
Can't. That actually can't be possible. I did say I was a chef because it was funny, but I'm actually the empath with a 0, so you shouldn't do that. It also
No, I'm the empath with
why
a
I
1.
did not vote on Mike because Mike is not the empath with a 1.
Right, of the recluse.
Okay, then we should probably
I'm sorry.
do
Yeah, like, whatever.
of will.
I mean, we could do that too.
I'd also recommend killing the
Come on,
recluse
Jeff.
double claim.
5 will tie. 6 to put it on Jeff.
So If you want to lift it onto me and feed me to an Undertaker, that's totally fine by me.
I prefer not to die, as I'm good.
As a person neighboring 2 empaths, I'll trust the 0.
No, it's an empath 1.
Right, but the real one's a 0.
I think we should kill the recluse double claim tomorrow at least.
Mike, are you the recluse?
Yeah.
I thought you were the empath.
No, I'm an empath with a 1.
What the actual monkey butt?
I knew I shouldn't have gone into this game without caffeine.
Closing the day in 5, 3,
I'm gonna end this game eating a drink.
1. Mike's executed. Dies. Good night.
Nope, no more empath
Now I feel
members.
bad. Now I feel bad. Now what's chat gonna do?
Play the game, obviously.
Help Mike solve the game?
Or help Mike lie.
They didn't do a very good job so far.
Excuse me? Librarian that saw Spy in a Baron game? Huh?
I was the investigator, thank you very much.
Oh, sorry, investigator.
But if I was the drunk investigator, that would be pretty funny.
I mean, if you see a recluse correctly, like, you could see a spy there, and then that would imply that the other recluse is just evil. If I trust the empath number and the outsider claims that I have, that literally only means that the only all the other possibilities the recluse double claim for the demon.
At least one of myself, Mike, and Steve have to be evil, because all of our information is at odds with each other.
Well,
Pretty sure it's Steve, given that the outsider count is seemingly quite
I think
verified.
we kill Quinn next, since Steve...
No, we kill Steve next. Clearly.
He's being cleared.
He's not being cleared.
He is being cleared.
You're not the empath.
I mean,
I am the empath.
You're so full of shit, Jeff.
Good morning. Not the Dippy.
Yeah. If he is the only dead people, let's talk.
Sad.
R.I.P. you.
I claimed saint to literally everybody. I am not the saint. I am the fortune teller. I was in a role swap with the saint, and I was told I was going to be monk protected last night.
Oh no. Well, so did you actually check me?
I did actually check you.
Okay.
I checked you and Quinn, and I got a no. That's why I was trying to get you off the block.
I am surprised I didn't register. But it seems like there's a shit ton of misinformation going on already in this game, so...
Right. We should probably kill the other half of your double claim. But that's Lexi, by the way, if you didn't know.
Okay. I did not.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yes. Lexi hard claimed Recluse, second conversation to me.
I can't tell... Sorry.
Also told me that Linnigan was another face-up outsider.
Okay. That means... Well, Jeff was giving me Butler. Because he said he couldn't vote. But then he was also claiming Empath. So I'm not...
No. Linnigan's Butler. Linnigan's claiming Butler. I'll just give you my Grim. You're just good. Linnigan's Butler. Lexi's claiming Recluse. Jeff, go away. Jeff wants in here, and I don't trust him.
No.
Binsei, we had a three-way conversation between Binsei, myself, and Coulson. Binsei claimed Saint. That's why I was claiming Saint to everybody.
Gotcha.
Quinn, Librarian, you Recluse. Evil Steve, all I have from him in town is Investigator. Coulson is Monk.
Gotcha.
And we've been talking all night about who I was going to choose, so I don't think he would have chosen me last night if he... Yeah. I think Coulson's more likely to be a drunk than evil player.
So then, Steve... but Steve's seeing the wrong minion. Unless Evil has done a real blunder of hiding, bluffing Baron. Steve's seeing Spy as giving drunk.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with Steve, but I don't think that's his actual information. That sounds odd if it is.
Agreed. All right, I'm going to try to talk to some of the other outsiders.
Okay, in the next 2 seconds. Bye.
Oh, I'm fine for anyone to be executed and die, frankly, and it'll be fine.
Welcome back. Like always, feel free to claim anything, but nominations are open.
Question, is there a virgin on board? Because if I can nominate a virgin and see what the hell is happening, that would be fantastic.
Is now a bad time to tell you I was the virgin?
Go away.
All right, I'm just
Why
gonna
I
put Mike down
told
as
you.
Baron.
I will strangle you.
Mike was saying.
I'm not the virgin.
Okay. Well then, I gotta answer the only true blank I have on my board, just to see if it is virgin. Of Will nominates Lenigan.
Will nominates Lenigan. Tell us why.
All right. Well, you're not a virgin, but I also heard that this might be a double claim that we should kill into.
Lenigan.
Okay. I don't know what the double claim is about, but I am an outsider that is safe to kill if you need to.
Well, the issue is I already have 2 of those on the board.
Yeah.
Being insinuated, it's a.
And I'm a librarian, you saw one of them.
Yeah. I know.
4 votes for Lenigan.
That's why I voted on Mike, because I
The
did not
recluse
believe
double
that
claim
claim.
instead.
I think it is a double claim.
I think that's what we're doing.
Yeah. 5 votes is.
Lenigan claimed Butler to me.
5's enough
Yeah,
is
he
what it
claimed-
is. Lenigan's smart.
I'm aware that Lenigan was in a role swap with someone else.
With another outsider.
With another
Lexi?
outsider.
Lexi?
I would like to
Crazy.
nominate
Who would do that? That's an awful play.
And so you're nominating who?
Jeff.
Jeff. There's Jeff. Tell us why.
So Lenigan and Lexi are in some form of double claim role sub situation. I know I'm an outsider. When In has seen wrong information. That makes Quinn the drunk. That probably means that Jeff is a demon who is actually using a bluff here.
Protecting Steve.
I am actually in a roll swap. I will not reveal with who. But I am in a roll swap.
What?
So, you know, you can kill me. The game won't end. It'll be really.
Tiffy, I was right.
Because I could help you win the game, but no.
Yeah, you can't roll swap with an empath. It's positional.
I did. I did do it.
You have this. He's got to die. I got killed on so much more spurious bullshit than this.
Also being confirmed by someone else, but
Oh my god.
Won't give a possibility for its tie, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Turkey's not enough.
So mad I got killed over the most spurious bullshit, and we've got like 6-layer deep roll swaps that are infinitely more suspicious.
I'm the actual recluse. That's why I knew Mike.
But I'm the butler. We probably still
Steve will nominate Bense.
Steve nominates Bence. Tell us why.
There's only so many more places this demon could be hiding, and this is one of them. Colson's the other.
As I said, I'm an outsider, so I assume this is a Baron game, and we have 4 outsiders, and one of them, and I'm the one that you don't want to kill.
Okay, there's the one I was looking for.
5 will tie. 6 to put Bence.
What happens? You
That's
living
what are
fortune
you?
teller, Vince, right?
Saints.
You die,
Saints.
and I
So
I
Quinn,
could
that
be making up
must be
fortune
fun.
teller information, but you know.
Aye.
1's not enough. Final
just-
call.
Hail Mary.
It wouldn't help at this point.
Closing the day in 5, 3, 1. Lenigan's executed and dies. Good night.
Lenigan was never a demon candidate there, guys.
I registered as well.
definitely.
I think we have just a typho line of outsiders here, and then
Yes.
somewhere on the other side that minion.
There's a world where there just isn't actually a Baron, and all the outsiders are exactly the demon candidates, right?
Oh, means we only got 2 more to kill, right?
Yeah.
I would prefer to be lost.
Lenigan, when you said this would be about roll swap, I think you were right.
Yeah, I said it would be, and I gave you the chance to back out.
No, I promised, and I never break a promise.
Why would Mike as spy go recluse instead of going saint or going fortune teller or something?
I'm the recluse. I knew my neighbors were going. I went and talked to my neighbors first, telling them they were going to get evil pings up.
Okay. Are you sticking to recluse, Mike?
That's not entirely true, Mike.
Yes. Well, I mean, I went in claiming empath with a 1, but yes, I have the recluse. So
if Mike
not
sticks
technically.
with recluse, then you have 1 dead between me and Mike.
Right. But there's
And
only
then-
2 evil, so.
And then there need to be a Baron game as well, because we have 2 other people claiming outsider, and they can't stick with the librarian either.
Oh yes, I am the oracle with a 1.
Oh, nice.
Morning down, except for Lexi.
What the hell?
Oh, Jack.
Hey, look at that. Outsiders confirmed.
Mm-hmm.
Quick, Steve, let's confer.
Hey, Mike.
You stick with your saint claim?
I never claimed saint.
Sorry, your
Investigator.
your investigator ping that you saw a spy. S words are like bumbled in my brain.
Same difference. I saw a spy between you and Coulson.
Interesting.
I assumed you were the spy.
But it's a Baron game, pretty mechanically, right, at this point? Or
how? Okay, we have 3 face-up outsiders. All an evil player has to do is bluff outsider, and then
both of them have to, right?
No. Why both?
Oh, one of them's not. Sorry, I'm doing the math based on 4 outsiders, not 3 face up. Can't do the math.
Right. So, just one. If the demon claims saint, for instance, then we're good. But here's my bigger kind of issue. It's like Jeff claimed to have swapped roles with the empath, but I'm running out of places where this empath could be because you're dead. Did you swap with Jeff?
No, I'm the recluse. Like genuinely the recluse. I'm not the empath.
If you're genuinely the recluse, and then the other recluse is dead, along with the butler.
Yeah, alleged. Well, Jeff on the first day said, I can't vote. Meaning I thought he was the butler. Then he claimed empath. But Lexi laughed. So I'm assuming Lexi's the actual empath.
Okay, that makes sense.
But then
there is an empath out here, right? Somewhere, or Jeff.
Sure. I mean, I just pulled empath out of my ass. I have no idea.
Mike, can I tell you a secret? I'm the empath. I started the game with a 1, and now I've got zeros.
Interesting.
I'm sure that wasn't a secret to you, Mike.
The plot thickens.
Lots to claim. Nominations are also open. I'll start by going around from Ben's.
Okay, I would like to propose a word and Coulson just like that doesn't matter. So, Lexi Butler, me Saint, Quinn Librarian that has correctly seen Mike as recluse. Steve saw Mike as a spy. This is obviously a Baron game. Jeff is the drunk. Coulson is the demon that killed Tiffy because Tiffy hard claimed to Coulson and I. And then Lenigan is the Baron. I think that is the most correct word that I can build. Because there has to be an evil between Lenigan and Mike. And it doesn't work if I make Mike evil.
That's not how I would get there, but that is the conclusion I got.
I don't hate the world.
Steve just claimed empath to me, though, which is what I'm now confused by.
I thought you were the empath, Mike.
Yeah.
No, I said I've been the recluse since day 1. I don't know why this keeps being so confusing.
You all need to explain what is happening before I nominate myself and
It's very simple. I was in a roll swap with Steve, and then I said I wasn't a roll swap, but didn't know who it was, and then Steve claimed to Mike that he was the empath, and that's it. That's it.
Okay, so Steve is the actual empath.
I am the actual empath. Yes, Mike came to me in the first conversation and echoed my own information right back to me, which is why I just assumed he was the spy.
But I did that, for the record, did the right to Quinn before, too. Like, it's doing a
I
bit.
got a 1 at the first night, and I've gotten 0 since.
And Jeff, you are actually then the investigator.
I am the mayor.
You are the
Oh
mayor.
my god, let's get him. Get this shit out of here.
I told Steve immediately I was the mayor. I am not hiding that shit from anyone. I told him that because I didn't want anyone to claim that I had been like trying to sneak around. So
This shit is so evil. Oh my god.
I got up at 0.
No, because you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Will,
Do it. Do it, you cowards. Do it.
If we trust all the information, don't we just execute Coulson here?
Yeah,
Yes,
that's what I'm
fine with
saying.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
You can.
See, here's the issue with that: is if we're wrong, we have to make a decision between Steve, Jeff, and Vince, and there's not enough information to support that decision.
Kill
So
all
I actually
saints.
think the safest
It's
kills
simple
today are
philosophy.
either Jeff or myself.
I don't think we kill you at all.
Yeah, Steve
I
and Jeff
nominate.
are definitely
I
a
nominate
block.
Coulson.
Vince nominates Coulson. Would you like to add to why?
I just think Coulson is the best demon candidate we have right now, so we just eliminate this word before finals 3.
Right. I'm the Ravenkeeper, so you can kill me. I was saying Monk Ravenkeeper, but at this point I just outed Ravenkeeper to everybody. My issue is that Steve was claiming Investigator, which is what was making us think that Mike was indeed the Recluse. I think...
No, Spy.
Or the Spy, yes. But that's what makes me think Quinn is probably the drunk and just got the wrong information on the Recluse. Lenigan probably is the Recluse. I think Steve and Jeff are definitely a block together. And if you don't kill one of them today, you're just going to have to decide which one tomorrow. And I'm not sure which one is which.
No, tomorrow we go for the mayor one.
One
Right.
of them
Well,
is
that's
good.
the problem. I won't trust the mayor win tomorrow. I don't think.
Just on his
Yeah,
fifth claim.
No, I'm not. I'm on my second claim, which is also my first claim.
I'd rather
Well, third claim,
But
third
it's
claim,
up
which
down.
is also my first claim. Yeah, sorry.
All right, 3 votes for Coulson on the board.
Just keeps picking up
There,
Jeff's tail.
there is one minion in this game, and the villain is
fourth claim,
either
shit.
Lenigan or Mike, so
I am
Steven
actually on my fourth
cannot
claim.
be a block.
3 is enough. Coulson is marked.
The only counter to this is we could kill Quinn and extend my empath number, assuming I survive the night.
Why don't we kill Jeff and extend your empath number over to me?
I didn't think about that.
Because I'm going for the mayor win.
That is the
Actually,
only reason to kill Quinn,
again,
but I do kind
really
of like
hate
that.
Do you guys want to do that?
No.
Because
No.
I think I'm a very obvious kill at 4. So I feel like removing
Well,
me
man.
forces the demon to make a choice.
Then Steve gets involved in this anyway.
Can I
And
just
Steve-
say, if there's a
Actually,
minion, between me and Mike, and also that means Steve and Jeff can't both be evil.
Right.
So Steve's empath info clears Jeff.
Actually,
At
yeah.
worst,
Evil
I'm
and
a
he's
drunk
drunk.
empath, because hashtag empaths are never real.
Oh, can Jeff be drunk too? Is there a reason to?
Yes.
There's no mayors are always real.
Hmm.
They're never
I
blind.
will.
Jeff's
and they're never
I
drunk.
would like to nominate myself, please.
I'm not.
All right.
I'll vote on
Would
this.
you like to add to why?
I mean, it's a base 1 minion game, so we're at least going to end the game with 1 good alive, no matter what. I think this is easily the best move. I mean, I do like how Coulson is voting on this, which makes me think he is the minion, but I think overall it is the safest choice. I feel like I'm the very obvious pick for the demon to go for at 4. At least killing me now forces the demon to make a choice, reveal some layer of positionality, and it gives Steve, if he stays alive, another number. So I will drop on I will put this up here. Shit, I don't know.
Won't Steve always get a 1 if he's
Still tie it.
3 will tie, 4 to put a will.
Yeah.
I will
You're right,
drop. I will drop if it gets to me.
Quinn, why wouldn't I vote on this either way, whether I'm good or evil?
Yeah. If I'm on the block, I'm voting to get me off the block.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I think that's a good point, though. I'm getting a 1 no matter what if I live.
Yeah.
Final call.
How do you
I
figure?
got a 2.
Quincy
Closing the day
reach
in
Coulson,
5.
right?
If tomorrow we wake up on 3,
Oh, that's right. There's a kill in the night. Got it. That's what I was
Coulson's
missing.
defeated and dies. Good night.
Wait,
Oh,
people.
no.
Oh no.
Okay. All right. Could have got the mayor win.
It has
True mayor win.
won. I left it a little good leaning this time, just because of the last game.
Wow. Okay.
Riddle, because empaths are never real, so why drunk them?
Thank you.
Steve was your empath, sitting next to Mike, your Baron, and Jeff, your Mayor, who was the red herring for Tippy, your fortune teller. Lenigan was the real recluse. Will was your drunk librarian. Betsy, your saint. Lexi, your butler, and Colson, your
Best roll swap ever, Lexi.
Colson, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
I
it's
said
alright.
I said that we shouldn't kill Quinn based on his stated librarian info, which was incredibly wrong.
Yeah.
Yes.
Quinn was drunk. I was right
completely
about that.
forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the extra set of investigator info pointing at Mike made the word building a little difficult.
I thought that was a great idea. Good job, Steve.
Okay, I mean, it was a fun idea.
Yeah, it was. We could have gotten a mayor win.
That was a
Could have,
very
yeah.
happy accident. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe I panicked and told Quinn I was about with a 1 just to see what he would say. Then I was going to back into Recluse, and I did it again to Steve. Didn't work.
Who was the empath of the 1, by the way?
For a second, we had 3 empaths with, we had empaths in line, which was fun.
I wanted to immediately pass to Mike. I told him that on day 1, and he immediately said, "No, don't do it, don't do it."
By that point, I was like, well, I'm just going to go for chaos at this point.
Yeah.
I did
All right,
like
everyone.
dividing the town between outsiders and, you had a whole half of the circle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a typho line.
I think that's going to be it for Cozy Clocktower. Everybody say goodbye to chat.
Bye, chat.
Bye.
All right, everybody. That's game 2. Brewing, once again, I failed to do basic tasks at Opinion. Sorry again to Colson for the Sparkle Bus to put him on and eventual loss. But Cozy Clocktower, we run this every 2 weeks on Sunday, 9 a.m. Central Time. Great way to start your Sunday mornings. Get a cup of coffee, get a bowl of cereal, listen to me make a fool of myself. This is the Grimoire. If you've never been here before, the Grimoire is one of the larger Love Clocktower community. You can find us and join us in our Discord at join.thegrim.gg. You can come hang out and play games with all the lovely people you see here, all the lovely people you've been talking to in chat. We run games most nights of the week. Sunday nights are beginner nights. Monday night is our premiere stream. Tuesday is our European-friendly stream. Thursday, every other Thursday, Dave runs his stream. Saturday is EU community games, I think. And then we're running community games all the time where people can just pick up, plan an event, run it. If you want to play, if you want to be a storyteller, these are the chances, this is the place to be. If you're a storyteller, we got players. If we're a player that wants to be a storyteller, we are happy to introduce you through our storyteller program. But basically, we want to have an opportunity to play with a bunch of different players. Come hang out with us, drop a ticket and support that you'd like to become a storyteller. We'll have you run a couple of games. We'll check out how you do, and welcome you to the community if we think you do a particularly good job of storytelling. My name is Mike. This has been Cozy Clocktower. Let's go find someone to raid. Somebody playing Clocktower right now. Raid bro. Bye. Person? Shit. Oh, there's nobody playing. All right, well, with that then, I'm going to leave you all. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I hope you have a lovely day. Come hang out with us. You really will have join.thegrid.gg. Yeah, forget that !join in Twitch chat. If we're fine, hang out with us in Discord. Tell me I sent you.